Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to Don't Make Us Bored, Corndan and Brossentia variety show. I see Hedgemaze already in chat. Hey there.
People are excited for the show. It's going to be good.
Well, good. I'm super happy. Like, I'm happy that I feel good enough to be here as well. Like, before it was like every other week I'm just bleh, bleh. But yeah, I'm just good to be. I'm glad to be here. Oh my gosh.
Well, we're glad to have you.
Well,
but this is going to be a good show. Sonic Mania, Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. Gonna get in on some bongo action.
Whatever Okami's
maybe be chased
doing.
by the Retro Book Club Gauntlet. I looked at the video. It's gonna be fun. You'll like it.
Okay.
And then Radiant Silvergun, which is one of my very favorite shoot 'em up games ever.
I actually know nothing about it. That will be pretty exciting. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm here.
What you need to know is have you seen or played Ikaruga?
No.
Oh, never mind.
I'm
For
sorry.
people who haven't seen this, but who know what Ikaruga is, this was made by the same people who made Ikaruga.
Ooh.
If it tells you anything, it was made by Treasure.
Ichabod and Mr. Ruga. Treasure. I don't know Treasure.
They made Ikaruga. They made.
Oh, okay. I was gonna guess.
They made Radiant Silvergun.
Well,
They
I knew that
made.
too.
Hold on. I'm gonna look up one of the other things they made because
Wait.
I believe
The publisher
something.
was Infogrames? They published the GameCube version. What? Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
Dynamite Heady.
Yeah.
Mischief Makers. Okay. I know this group.
Gunstar Hero.
Tiny Toon Adventures, Scary Dreams.
McDonald's Treasureland Adventure.
Oh, baby, you're speaking my language now.
So for a while, Treasure made a whole bunch of weird stuff, and then they started making like shoot 'em ups, and they were really good at it. And then they started making weird stuff again.
I like that. It's like bookends to a good career. Oh, their first game is Gunstar Heroes. Yeah, I know Gunstar Heroes. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Treasure makes some good games. Treasure makes some really weird games.
You know, I think I really like that. I'm a big fan of that. Oh, Silhouette Mirage? Well, of course I know Treasure then. We've had Silhouette Mirage here on this very stream.
Wario World.
Yeah.
A lot of people know Bangai-O.
Is that an IO game?
No, it's a Dreamcast game.
Oh, okay. Maybe they should have named it different.
Some people probably know Sin and Punishment, which
Wait.
was for the Nintendo 64.
Why is there a naked child in this? Sorry, that's all.
I don't know.
Like, I found screenshots and it's like.
Why are you
Ku
questioning
Klux
some
Klan,
of this?
for some reason, is attacking this naked child. I don't understand. Okay, I need to share this picture with you, Corndan. Okay?
Why are you? Why?
Because
Okay.
I looked up the game. And that's what happens. Okay? Where are you, Corndan? Here, take the picture, okay?
I mean, yeah, you know what? That's on par for a Treasure game.
See?
I don't know what the hell.
My description was 100% correct there.
I mean, yeah, that's absolutely on par for a Treasure game. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, we've got a great show tonight.
Yeah, we really do.
I'm going to ping our first. Well, never mind. You're going to ping our first person.
Aha, I was on top of it. That rarely
You
happens.
were on. I know.
Hey, White Panther, thank you so much for subbing. Thank you, everybody. Come chill, relax, kick back. We've got a great show for you. 4 wonderful games, depending on how things go as well. You know, I've got something that I can play a little bit. Now, remember this show, don't make us bored. The one rule here is that we want to be entertained. If we are bored, then you may hear a gong come out, and that means that we will move on to a different game. We had a gong last week, but more because of the game than anything else, because, oh, it was brutal.
It was very tough.
Yeah. Hello, zehher.
Hello.
Welcome.
How is everyone?
Doing fantastic. How about you? You good?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that you are getting set up. I just need to work and make sure everything is captured. Go ahead, introduce yourself to everybody. Your name, anything they need to know about you.
I'm zehher. I'm a Sonic Mania speedrunner. I mostly speedrun as Tails. My main category would be solo Tails with no emeralds, so I don't get the Chaos Emeralds because honestly I'm pretty bad at getting them.
Well, that's okay. Same here.
Yeah, I'm real bad too.
Oh my gosh, I mess up the minigame like every single time I try to do any minigame.
Especially if you wanted to get them the way that the speedrun gets them, it's a whole deal. You have to bounce off the bouncy things, and then you have to jump so that you don't lose your momentum, and I can never get it right.
Yeah, I believe it. Well, you know, one interesting thing about this, though, is that this isn't the traditional submission that we have quite a bit, and instead you're doing a showcase for us, right?
Is a little bit too long for Don't Make Us Bird. I decided to just go show you guys a whole bunch of glitches and stuff, maybe show you some interesting things, and then see what happens.
Yeah.
That'll be awesome. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, we're going to go for about half an hour or so from what I see. We're ready for you. Whenever you want to give me a countdown to just start the timer, go ahead and do that.
We can start it. I guess we can start it now. So how about 3, 2, 1, start?
Yeah.
All right. So for the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to talk to you about... first I need to turn debug mode on. But I'm going to go into the level selection. If you have debug mode, there's actually a level selection on this game. You actually, on the Xbox One controller, you have to turn debug mode on. And then you can press X and start at the same time, hold it down, and then you can get into this nice little... I can select any level that I want.
Yeah, that's
I
really
did not
handy.
know that.
Same.
Yeah. So this is what I use to practice. I'm going to go ahead and switch to Sonic and Tails.
Okay.
For this glitch. This is the first glitch that I actually found myself. And it's a soft lock.
Really?
This is a Sonic game. You cannot have a Sonic game without a game-breaking glitch. And that's just how it is.
Okay.
So, it's near the end of the level, so I'm just going to go through this as fast as I can. And hopefully I won't forget that I'm trying to do this glitch, because I'll be doing the other glitch instead.
Just so chat knows, by the way, commentary will be a few seconds ahead of video just because of the way we have things set up. So if things seem out of sync, that's why. We know. Don't worry about it.
We're trying, we've done our best to kind of prepare for it as we can.
Yep.
What we do right now is just speedrun as Sonic, which I'm not used to, because I usually speedrun as Tails. No, I'm gonna take that to safe. I don't like that.
Spiky.
Yeah, that Spiky is... Hit the switch. Thank you. Anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead as fast as I can through this so that I can get right to where the glitch is.
Still
I'm gonna take that safe again.
Pretty impressive. Like, even when people are speedrunning and say they're not good with a character, it's still much better than anything I could do.
It's true.
I love
That
it.
is true.
I've watched him try to play games, so it's 100% true.
Hey, well, Sonic specifically.
I gotta go.
I've watched you play that too.
There's actually a hidden spring right here that I need a spin dash into.
Okay.
There's a lot of hidden things. The cool thing about Sonic Mania is this was made by the fans of Sonic for the fans of Sonic. So there's a lot of like little neat little like Easter eggs and stuff in this game to kind of like
Yeah, I have Sonic Mania. I haven't really... I think I beat the main game, and I need to go back to it and play more.
I have Mania, but I don't have Mania Plus.
What's the difference?
So I am currently playing on Mania Plus. There's a couple of things that got patched on it, so if I was not playing on Mania Blood, there's even more glitches that I could showcase, but I'll save that for maybe another time, I don't know.
Okay.
But they changed a couple of bosses, they changed some things around. Why am I spin dashing there? I don't know. And they patched some things and they made some bosses easier that were too hard and some bosses harder that were too easy.
Okay. We're getting a lot of buffering here from time to time, by the way.
Yeah.
I am sorry about that. So this is where I do the first glitch. I need to wait for Tails. Tails, where did you go? So what I did by accident is I fell down here, right? And I said, this is before I started speedrunning. And I wanted to explore. So Tails fell down and I did it, just like that. And I decided to go like this. And of course now it's not working for unknown reasons.
Okay.
So let me try that again. So Tails, you fall down.
Come here, Tails.
Tails, fall down. Thank you. Spin dash. So what Tails is going to do is he's going to hit the boss trigger, but I'm not going to be in the boss room. And that's going to hopefully soft lock the game.
Come on, Tails. You can do it. I've got faith.
It's going the wrong way, Tails. There we go. And as you can see, Sonic disappeared. The screen is locked. There's nothing that I can do. I can make Tails think I'm over here.
That's pretty good.
And I'm not over there. The only way out of this is just to pause the game and to restart. It's a soft lock.
That's awesome.
Beautiful.
So, that is the first glitch, the new glitch that I found. I eventually found out how it works. You can actually do the same glitch on Green Hill Zone.
Okay.
On the first level, which I'll show you right now because we got some time. So again, it's near the end of the level. You need to have Tails with you because you need Tails to trigger it. Luckily, Green Hill Zone is a much shorter level, so it's not going to take me nearly as long to get there. I'm going to say Sonic, because I am not good at Sonic, I should get to there by about the 32-second mark.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit longer than that because I just hit that for no reason. Wow, I'm just hitting everything today, aren't I?
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah. So what you have to do is you need to get Tails to... okay, maybe I'm not going to show you. So if you get Tails to hit that spring and you don't hit the spring, you can do the same thing. Have Tails spin dash from up top into the boss area. And Sonic just kind of gets stuck in the wall there.
He deserves it.
Cannot seem to do that today, so that is very weird. So if I just go back into here.
Okay.
Tails is my main dude, so I'm gonna pick Tails. I'm gonna show you a boss skip that was known about, but me and another speedrunner by the name of Maple, we figured out how to make it consistent.
Okay.
And this is new. We literally just found this, I want to say, 2 weeks ago.
Ooh.
Okay, so if you go in through this level... Why am I flying? I don't know. Tails, why did you decide to fly there?
He just does things. He's a very independent character, okay? He doesn't need your inputs.
I mean, he's also immortal. Like, he can't die. He always comes back, so...
Well, unless you kill him.
Yeah,
like Solo. As long as Sonic's there, Tails lives forever.
That is true. And it's so... Like, how does he do that? I want to live forever.
want to live forever. I would get really bored.
I guess it's... Whoa, okay, I got crushed.
Oh, no, Tails!
Well, then I would gong you, bro, because...
Why?
You know, we're not here to... Because then you would be bored.
Yeah, it's true. Okay,
No,
don't gong me.
That is true. So don't... I guess don't do that then? Okay, maybe it's better that we don't live forever. How about that?
Yeah, I've seen, what is it? The Good Place, okay? I know what goes on.
So
Aren't they all in the bad place?
Well,
the cool thing about this is that I am in debug mode. Let's see if I can jump over these spikes for once.
Corndan, there are a lot of seasons, okay?
So believe it or
it's
not,
throwing Tails in the trash zone.
Yep, I'm just gonna cheat a little bit and use debug mode. So this is where you go.
Okay.
So the old way to do it was to jump on that. Do you see that red spring right there?
Yes.
So the old way to do it is you have to jump on the spring. You have to jump within a 2-frame window off the ceiling. And then you have to fly. Then you have to stop flying at just the right time with no visual or audio cue to not die or get soft locked.
Okay.
Oh no.
I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
That is way too hard for me.
Yeah.
What we found out instead is you can just spin that through this wall because walls are more of a concept than a thing. And then you can just fly through here. And then you can just stop flying here and hold right. And then you can skip the boss and go straight to the capsule that ends the level right here.
That's so amazing. I love it. Oh. Good.
That's the thing about this game is that walls are more of a concept than a thing. They're very easy to go through.
I love it.
Is beautiful.
And that makes it so much easier than trying to jump within that 2-frame window and hoping you don't die. And all that other nonsense.
No, I love it. That is... So how did you guys discover that?
So, what Maple did is he had the idea of, instead of jumping off the ceiling, hitting the spring and jumping off the wall that you spring up on the left, and just skipping the ceiling part altogether. And we found out that we don't need a jump, we could just kind of fly across like I did. Which gave me the idea of, well, what if we just don't jump off that wall at all and just not hit the spring?
I love that, like, sometimes there are really complicated setups and then a way that you find in order to make it faster is actually a lot easier to do as well. It's just, it's funny. It's pretty entertaining.
It's faster. I think the old way is faster because the spring gives you a lot of speed.
Ah, okay. But that's only if you want to do the really complicated stuff.
That's so complicated, so difficult. There's no reason why anybody would want to ever do that. So instead, I'm going to treat you to, and this is actually a glitch I just learned how to do today. So let's see if I can do this up. This glitch is done in the Knuckles category of speedrunning.
Now, what's the name of this zone?
Character. This is... Do you really want to stop that argument?
I need to know what your opinion is.
Is it Hydro City or Hydrocity? That's what I want to know.
No, it's you
Hydro
have
City.
to say. You have to say yours because I'm just going to disagree with you no matter what.
I think it's Hydro City. However, and I was not supposed to kill that. I was supposed to drown into him. Okay, let me try that again.
It's Hydro City. It's a city in water.
Because it's a city underwater.
I don't see a post office.
People have also told me that it's a pun on velocity. So it's Hydrocity.
Yeah, and if I don't see a single bathroom, I refuse to believe that this is a part of any city, okay? Where's the visitor area?
You don't see a visitor area in old school Athens, but we know it exists.
They probably had one.
I think I was just a hair late on that one. Yeah, I was just a hair late. So, I'm going to try this a couple more times because this is really cool. I'm essentially trying to go into what the speedrunners call zombie mode. I'm trying to turn Tails into a zombie.
Brains! Actually, he'd probably be more like chili dogs.
Chili dogs sound delicious. I got some really good hot dogs the other day, and now I need some chili.
Ooh.
Okay, the other time. There is a visual clue. I need to wait until it says 0 seconds left before I drown. And then I need to have it grab me at that time. So there is a visual cue. I'm just bad at it.
Okay.
I don't do the Knuckles category. I do the Tails category. So trying to do a Knuckles glitch when I'm not used to playing as Knuckles, it works as any character, but I don't usually do the glitch.
You're stressing me out with this music.
So here. That did not work either.
I think one
you were
more
just
would
a touch
be fine.
late.
Yeah,
I think
teeny
I'll try
tiny
it
bit.
one more time and then
we'll move on.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give it one more attempt and then I'll move on.
Come on, you can do it, Tails. Die. Sort of.
Kill that thing. Yeah, I'm trying to get to kind of have him die. So when it says I have 0 seconds left to drown and the bubble gets small, when it's at the smallest, that's when I need to have the thing grab me.
Okay.
See, I can just... Nothing interacts with me. I can't grab any of these bubbles. I can't control by anything.
Oh my gosh.
I am both dead and not dead at the same time.
Yeah.
Can you at least...
the game.
Okay, I was gonna say, can you end the level? And the answer is no, because...
You can as Knuckles, because you do it on a certain spot as Knuckles. And then you climb to the top of a wall. And because there's the thing that says, hey, you can't go on the top of this wall isn't there anymore, you kind of just go on top of the wall and then you just glide to the end of the level.
Uh-huh.
I don't know where that spot is. And as of right now, like, nothing interacts with me. I can't even grab a bubble, so I can drown. I can't hit this switch.
Wait, so you can
I am just
die?
kind of... I can drown. I can stay right here. I can die like this. It's not technically a soft lock, but I can't interact with anything that's in here.
Oh, I love
The only
it.
thing I can do is I can just be here and drown, which is amazing.
That's pretty
So this
good.
is why we call it zombie mode, because, like, you're dead and not dead at the same time. And so that was a nice little thing that you can do.
I love it.
That's great.
How are we looking on time?
We're halfway through. A little more than
Halfway through.
half.
Okay, that
bit
is
more.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do then is I'll show you another boss skip. Because boss skips are fun, right? So
Boss skips are fun.
yeah, so if you go to Mod Saloon, this is a short level, so there's only like, I should get there about a 1 minute mark in case I'm not good at the game, which, let's face it, I'm playing as Sonic, so I'm not going to be good at the game.
As you go and make some of the precise jumps here. Okay, okay.
I mean, you can say that, but compared to other people that I see and that do this,
I mean, yeah,
You
there's
didn't wanna go
but
off.
there's always going to be someone better than you. That doesn't matter.
it's
you know.
true. That is 100% true. Alright, let's see if I can get this loop jump. I got the loop jump. That is nice. That means I can skip half the level.
Whee! Oh yeah, you get loaded in a gun and they shoot you. Well, they don't
Yeah.
shoot. They shoot you at the air.
Ouch.
They don't. Never mind. Anyways, you get shot out of the gun.
Is it even
There.
a gun? Is it even a gun if it just... Oh, is it a cannon because it shoots people?
I mean,
I've never seen a gun shoot people before.
well,
I
need
mean,
to
a
watch more
cannon's a
TV.
gun. Yeah, you just need a big enough caliber.
Okay. So for this, I'm just gonna stand here and eat some of this ice cream until Tails comes and joins me.
Tails, come here.
Alright, so I need to get Tails to fall down. So on the right, the thing that ends the level is there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spin dash to the right. I'm gonna jump. Tails is gonna fly to me like he's not supposed to, okay.
Tails!
I'm going to jump. And with any luck, he's going to hit the caps on the end of level.
Yeah!
That's great.
Just the cutscene, you just keep walking into this until I decide to skip the cutscene.
Oh, I love that.
So I can just hit the stop button to skip the cutscene, but yeah, that's all. You just do that, which is amazingly awesome.
That's so good.
That
is real good.
Yeah, it really is. So there are two more things that I want to show you. One more thing is on Lava Reef. Again, so you're gonna watch me beat that level again, this time with the boss. I'm gonna play it as Tails this time though, because I'm slightly better playing as Tails. I don't need to wait for the and if I do this right, I don't know if you saw how Lava Reef Act 2 is supposed to look like. But if I do this right, I'm gonna glitch out the color palette so that it looks different.
Okay.
For Act 2. But in order to do it... Actually, I don't think I can do this in debug mode. I can't do this in debug mode, so hold on. Before I get too far, let me just go... into this on this, because the debug mode doesn't always show you the cutscene, and I need to watch the cutscene to do it. And it's about 50-50. Half the time it shows me the cutscene and it lets me do the skip, the other half of the time it doesn't. So I'm just not going to go into debug mode. So that, you know, it's a 100% chance that it works instead of a 50% chance it works.
50% of the time it works every time.
I mean, that is true. Let's go down. I'm supposed to grab that shield so that I can not need to wait for that, but I'm gonna grab these invincibility. Maybe not. Tails, go down. Thank you. Sometimes Tails just has a mind of his own and he just wants to do his own thing, like...
Same.
I don't know what
it's true.
Say.
Yeah.
Tails always looks so determined while he's flying.
He really does.
At least in this one, yeah, I'm a fan of this Tails, partly because he doesn't talk much.
Tails, that is true.
I
am sorry I got crushed there. That's twice I got crushed in the same spot.
It happens.
It happens. At least I got plenty of lives this time.
Like, I feel bad, but I don't think I've ever heard a single instance of Tails with voice acting that I liked.
Hey.
No! Well.
You know, not speedrun and just use the speedrun route and hopefully not die. And if it's something that I think is going to be close like that, I think I'm just, you know, not take the chance.
Yeah, just...
I think that might be a better thing to do.
You gotta show off your skills, and if for some reason it doesn't work, that's okay, you know?
Let's get out of your controls, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's never your fault. It's always the controllers'
fault. It's the controls.
Fault,
right?
It's
Xbox.
It's the lag.
Controllers are so big and fat and just weird.
It's the game lag. It's not your fault.
Yeah.
The game lagged, and you couldn't do the trick because of it.
I'm just gonna fly over this thing because Tails can fly. I'm gonna land in the lava for no reason at all. That's something that I can do. So for this, I actually do need to fight the boss. Because I need to watch the cutscene after the boss. So, are you familiar with how... I'm gonna grab that for safety. Are you familiar with how Act 2 is supposed to look like at all?
Kinda.
Okay.
I mean, it's been a while since I've played it.
Okay, well, you're gonna see a big difference in a second. As soon as I kill this boss, it shouldn't take me too long.
Die,
I just need
boss.
Well, before I can hurt the boss, I need to burn off his armor.
Die, armor.
Yeah, die, armor. One mush should get it off. I'm gonna damage boost.
I don't see a Robotnik at all here.
Well, that's because it's the Act 1 boss.
Oh. Sorry, it's been a little while. I don't even remember this.
So, I'm gonna do is I'm gonna watch the cutscene, and then I'm gonna skip the cutscene, and it's gonna change it, and it's gonna change the way the level's gonna look.
Okay.
So I need to watch the cutscene. It's gonna fade to black, stop for a minute, and then fade in. I'm gonna skip it as soon as it fades in, and now we get to play on night mode.
Ah, it's so dark and scary.
And you know what? I can usually get it a lot darker than this. I've already had it to where you couldn't even see the platforms.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's always fun, isn't it? And what was that?
I'm not gonna lie, with the way it's right, with like the intensity and everything right now, it feels like this was intentional.
Oh yeah, I like this. Like, I actually really like this visual instance.
Look. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go to a spot where, believe it or not, dying does not change the cutscene.
Really?
So if I die
right
now, it does not go back. However, if I go into a mini game, then it goes back. So I'm just gonna go. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough rings for that mini game. Because you need 25 rings to play a mini game when you pass a checkpoint. I'm gonna grab that so I don't lose any more shields. I'm gonna fly up here, I'm gonna grab those rings. This should be enough rings. So the next checkpoint I'm gonna grab, and then you can see how the level is supposed to look, provided I don't do something dumb and end up losing my rings.
I know that if I said that, I would immediately do that.
I mean, I was expecting it right there, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna go into this. Now this is not... I'm gonna go into that, I'm gonna get out of this, and now you're gonna see how the level's supposed to look. This is the way the level is supposed to look.
Okay.
Which, as you can see, is a lot different than the way I had it.
I like the previous version. I like the,
Dude.
night mode level.
No, I really feel like that way is the way it was intended to. It should have been intended. I really do feel that way. Unfortunately, this is the most annoying boss in the game, so I'm not going to fight that boss.
That's fair.
And...
we've got just a few minutes left.
Yeah, I'm going to show you... I'm going to end it on one more soft lock that's worse than a soft lock. So remember that glitch as Tails I told you about on this one, where you can skip the boss? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, after you do that, you go, and there are two hang gliders, right?
Mm-hmm.
That you grab during the cutscene to fly it off into the next level. A strange thing happens when you grab that hang glider when you're not in the cutscene.
Do you just take it and fly off and leave?
Pretty much. Only it's worse than that. It's actually worse than a soft lock. So what happens?
Okay, just wait, because, the stream looks like it might be dead.
Nope, it's back up for me.
Oh, okay, it's back up for a second.
Okay, that's good.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's been really buffering right now.
Yeah,
It's just getting
Really
ready for this. It's getting
it's
so
because
excited.
I'm going really fast. Once I slow down, it shouldn't be as bad. I'm just trying to get through this level as fast as I can, get to the spot as fast as I can. Unfortunately, this is a fast game, and my computer isn't so good, so...
That is fair enough.
so I'm just going to wait right here for an extra second, just to make sure that the buffering catches up to me.
Okay, I think we're caught up.
Okay, so
Yes.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the boss skip. You know, you just stop flying, you hold right, and then you glide down to here. Right? Right
Okay.
here is where the hang glider is. And you just kind of fly off backwards for all eternity.
Oh, I love it.
Now, I tested this. I can press any button I want. I cannot pause the game. None of my button inputs work. And I actually waited the 10 minutes to see if the timer makes me die. None of that works. The only way to get out of this is to exit the game.
Well, I think that's probably a good ending point then
Save that
for
for
this
last.
showcase. Goodbye,
I love it.
Jails. We love you.
So, I'm going to end it there.
Okay, cool. Time.
And, yeah, I will call that time, I guess.
Well, thank you for bringing this. This was awesome. Even if we had some issues with buffering tonight.
You are very welcome.
Yeah, I really enjoyed them, especially the palette glitch with the one level. That was really cool to see.
Yes. I really think anybody that doesn't have this game should get it. I think it's half price on Steam right now. I think
Could
it's on
be.
sale for half price on Steam, so if you want to get it at least on Steam, now's the time to get it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I've got it on Switch. Is Plus out on Switch as well?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you buy it now, like, I don't think you can get the old version anymore. I think it's just
Yeah.
Mania Plus.
Oh, like if I
Well,
do an update.
the Plus actually includes the downloadable content. That's
Okay, no, okay, it's DLC. I stand corrected then.
All right,
Yes.
all right. But honestly, it's good enough that I think that would be cool to grab the DLC. Well, thank you so much, Zehher.
To be fair, I think the DLC is only like $3 anyway, so...
Oh, breaking the bank there.
I know.
Not a very big bank. It's called my mattress. Yeah, everybody, I'm not letting you know the details of getting into my bank, okay? Don't even try to trick me.
The Encore DLC, if you have the game already, is $5.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, I'll have to give that a shot. Well, thank you, Zehher. We'll go ahead and move on to the next game. Take care. Bye. Oh, Corndan, I really love to watch Sonic. I really love to play Sonic. It's just
It is good.
I don't like to play Sonic in front of other people.
Well, we can make you play Sonic
No.
in front of other people.
I mean, you could, but you know, how about we do something else, okay? Mascot
I-
versus mascot Donkey Kong.
I
match.
just wanna bang on my drums all day.
Okay, go for it. I mean, you work
Cool.
from home now.
Yeah, let's do it, right? You know who else wants to is the rearview mirror
Oh yeah, review
With-
me too.
with Donkey Kong Jungle Beat.
All right, I'm hopping on over to the room. Review mirror, hello. Hello. What was
We
that?
see you.
Yeah, I see the stream. I don't hear the you.
Pokemon Discord.
Ah. Hello? Are you there?
You hear me?
Yeah.
Vaguely. I can probably turn you up though. Hello?
Oh, I can hear you.
Oh, good, good. I can hear. Okay, let me go ahead and work on capturing and then getting the audio going, and then I think we'll be good to go. So I had a lot of fun last week with your little Half-Life game. It didn't turn out to be completable because of how hard it was. Oh, it was a blast,
we have
though.
this instead.
Yeah, simply put, I like monkeys. He's a monkey, right? Or is he an ape?
He's an ape.
Yeah, I believe in
Okay, but Diddy's a monkey?
it.
Nobody knows what Diddy is.
Nobody cares about Diddy. What about... Are they related?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, same. Like, I'm just trying to figure out how this family works, you know? We all know
I'm not
Frankie...
sure either because there are going to be more Kongs in this game, of course.
Oh no, do we get Funky Kong?
No Funky Kong.
Oh,
I don't
good.
see-
I hate him.
All of them are brand new.
Well, cool. Let me go ahead and get the audio checked. Yeah, so how are you doing today?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Just fantastic. I had a lot of fun with Sonic. Earlier today, I had a burrito. So
Burritos are important.
Yeah, very important.
Been playing Loop Hero.
Yeah, a lot. You didn't know, Corndan?
I did know.
I mean, you've
That's why
been
I
playing
brought
it
it
a
up.
lot too.
I have only set it up so that I can run it as idle while I'm working. No big deal.
Oh, okay. I still haven't beaten the fourth thingy.
I am only on the second one, so
Oh,
no
okay.
spoilers.
Oh, geez, guess what? You go around in circles, Corndan. I'm sorry I spoiled it.
I know.
Ah! Well, you know what? We probably won't be going around in circles too much unless you count rhythms as circles. We've got Donkey Kong Jungle Beat on the screen. Here with the rearview mirror at twitch.tv/ReVme2. That is where you can find his stream. However, he's streaming through Discord, so don't go over there right now to... Well, you can...
And you can also find my channel at Game Time Goodies.
Wait, Game Time what now?
I call it Game Time Goodies.
Game Time Goodies. Do you eat and play games?
Yeah. I just... No, it's not an eating channel.
I want... Oh, dang it. Now I want to eat again. For like the 10th time today.
I had stir-fried noodles for dinner.
I haven't had dinner yet, but that's okay. I had a big burrito. Well, I think we're ready. I see the game. I hear you loud and clear. I hear the game, so I believe we're good to go.
The plot of this game is very simple, as described in the manual on the first page, or fourth page technically. Pound anything that gets in DK's way as he conquers the kingdoms and becomes the king of the jungle!
Oh, he would. Donkey Kong, you gotta stop punching things.
Well, there's gonna be a lot of punching here, and a lot of platforming too.
Oh, yeah. I just love the idea of a platformer with bongo drums. Like, I have no idea how it controls, but it does control.
They were always splurging for DK a little, like the Rumble Pack for Donkey Kong 64, for example.
Oh, Kiss and Chew, as well as those who have subbed earlier, thank you so much for supporting the channel here. Honestly, helps out a whole lot. Thank you, thank you. Now, let's go ahead and I think we're ready for you to begin whenever you want to give us a countdown or whatever you need to do.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I should also mention something. You're gonna see me in the camera for a moment, and I'm gonna be looking at the screen that's in the camera.
Okay.
That's fine.
Oh, it's also been set to progressive mode. Anyway, well, I lost my train of thought. Basically, with OBS, there's sort of a latency thing with at least the GameCube games, where it's like a second behind, where everything is a second behind what would be on a television, would be on a display.
Okay.
So what you're going to be hearing is normal and in real time, but for me, I'm going to be looking at the screen and listening more to the audio cues of what's on the display that you see.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, no worries.
So just thought I'd let you know about that. But aside from that, everything should be good.
Cool.
Now let's plug in the bongos. Of course, this game can also be controlled with a GameCube controller.
But why would you do that?
No, never do that. We need the bongos.
As you can see, there are fundamentally 4 different functions of the bongos. The left bongo, the right bongo, a start and pause button, and you clap for another action you'll see.
Okay. I can't really see the bongo, though. Are you gonna have it on your lap?
I see the bongo just fine, yeah.
Okay, I see it here. Yeah, very nice.
Let's give a clap. It's Donkey Kong!
Yeah?
I love the music. It's so good.
This game is so dumb and so good, and I love it.
Here's our options for sound. The stereo, mono back. It's good in stereo. Claps sensor to adjust the clap sensor if you want, automatic or manual. Let's just keep it automatic. And without further ado, let us begin our first level, the Banana Kingdom.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I like bananas. Oh, I bought some bananas today.
I bought oranges today.
Let's clap for Donkey!
Wow. I can't believe it, Corndan. Betraying the apples.
I mean, I have apples too.
Okay, okay. Yeah, punch that alien.
I love it.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun.
Down the volume. Let me turn down the volume a moment. I think it might be a little loud.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit. It's okay. Okay, let me pause the timer real quick because we want to give you a
As much
good
time
amount
as
of time.
possible.
Well, it's bongos. We get to see bongos and people playing bongos
And maybe get to be chased by a dinosaur?
yeah. Wait, really? If we get to be chased by a dinosaur, can we chase the dinosaur?
Well, I mean, if you play bongo, you're going to get chased by a dinosaur.
True that. True that.
Sorry, I just don't want to have.
No, that's fine.
Complaints. Anyway.
Okay. Yeah, it's okay. I can work on things on my end as well.
No, I get where he's come from. The hearing both his TV and the game on audio. We're not hearing that now, which is good.
Yeah. Eat a banana. That is a lot of potassium. I feel like he might get potassium poisoning.
Not enough potassium.
So I do have to wonder with this game, how much of this actually goes on the rhythm of the music?
I think it's independent of the rhythm.
So the bongos are just there to be...
The controllers,
Yeah,
effectively.
because they were from Donkey Konga.
Yeah, there were 2 Donkey Konga games,
Oh, yeah.
and they were rhythm games.
They're like, well, you have these already anyway, so here's another game to use them with.
Pretty much.
Okay, I'm kind of a fan. I'm kind of a fan of doing that. You know, if somebody made a peripheral and I thought that a game might go well with it, I would consider making a game for it as well. It's just that there are way too many, like, one-game peripherals out there. Way too many.
You know, I wonder if you could use the bongos as a controller for the taiko drum game.
You might be able to. I mean, I think you could probably use them for a lot of things, Corndan.
I mean, you could use them as bongos.
Heck yeah, going down to the club, you know, with the band, playing the bongos. Band's name is Potassium Poisoning. His teeth
Could you
would
use the
not be
bongos
that
as a
clean.
controller for a bongo? I bet you could.
I hope so. I would definitely hope
Time
you
for a
could.
boss fight.
Yes!
So we're fighting Dread Kong. I don't know any Dread Kong.
Dread Kong. That's scary. Like, is it like Judge Dredd? I mean, I feel like he's judging me. Oh, ho, ho, ho. He's Santa Claus Kong. At least after laughing like that.
Well, you know.
Wah! King of the jungle, everyone!
Heck yeah, that's what I like to see,
I
becoming
love
the
it.
royalty via punching. You know, I think that I've done that at least once or twice in AI Dungeon.
Now, time to total our beats!
Yeah, you got the little
The
crest
tree
here.
has bestowed upon you a crest of royalty.
Why
There are
does-
3 crests in
Ooh.
every kingdom. Technically, there's 4, actually. A really high one. Bronze, silver, and precious gold. And platinum. The number of beats you can offer to the sacred tree determines which crests you are awarded.
Yeah.
Offer beats to the sacred tree to earn crests.
So my question is, does the tree actually eat the bananas?
I mean,
I'm
maybe.
not sure. But what I do know is that those crests are going to be necessary to access later kingdoms.
Okay, gotcha. I
As
am
you can see here.
a little bit worried about trees eating bananas. Like, I'm starting to think that this is going to be my nightmare in the future.
I'm sure the monkeys ate the bananas when no one was looking.
I mean, maybe.
The Orange Kingdom now!
La-dam.
Ooh, and another one!
Ah.
Watermelon!
Melão. Yeah. That's how you say it in Portuguese, melão.
So, I mean, bro, what if the tree's name was Audrey too?
Well, I wouldn't be feeding it bananas. I would be feeding it all the monkeys I just killed.
Or the enemies you just beaten up, rather.
Because he doesn't fight too many monkeys. DK doesn't fight too many monkeys.
They say the
But without-
DK inherits. You know the book doesn't lie. The
Time
DK's
for the
gonna
Orange
get
King
it.
then.
It's not demand or supply.
Time for an animal friend.
What is this animal? It's like they lost Ramby, so they got this guy.
Wait. Get moving.
This looks like a fun level. I would be super into it.
Also, Corndan, you make a mistake whenever you reference Little Shop of Horrors, because I think last year I spent about 3 solid months listening to the soundtrack multiple times a day.
I know.
Why? I
That's,
don't know.
I made the reference because I knew you would get it.
Yeah.
So I did not make a mistake. I did exactly what I was supposed to do.
They say the cunts are gonna get what's coming to them by and by. Yeah, what's coming to them? Bananas.
The power of the orange will make for a long jump.
Oh, well, cool. Oranges. Do oranges help you jump?
No, I messed up the jump. Oh well.
Should have had more oranges.
All beets are bananas, I'm afraid. Sky Garden. Yeah.
Oh yeah, chat has a really good point. If you don't eat oranges, you might get scurvy, and that makes it hard to jump. So inherently, they can help, I guess. I mean, if you don't really have any other source of vitamin C. This bird has problems.
Punch it away then.
Well, now it has a headache.
Well, you know, I mean,
You know, what land is this? Is it like Jack and the Beanstalk level? Kind of looks like it. I mean, you're going up into space, and there's beanstalks, and there's like a temple in the background. Maybe that's where the giant lives. Where's the golden goose? Goose needs to lay
up
an egg.
there with the
There
orange.
It is, the golden. It's the golden egg.
Yeah. What's this?
Oh, they are so scared. Oh no! It's the goose! The goose knows you came to steal the eggs! And it is
Scruff
mad.
Rock.
Oh, Scruff Rock. Nice to meet you, Scruff Rock.
That egg is the weak point.
I mean,
Well, it's gold. It's gold, Jerry.
I don't know. That looks like black.
Maybe it's like rusted or something. Oxidized. I know, Corndan, you're more of the scientist than I am here. And I know
Little bit.
I'm absolutely wrong on that, so whatever. It could be really crappy gold. Maybe it's fool's gold. What a stupid bird tricking us.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's a rotten egg. Rotten enough to kill the mother? What? Whoa, that is one smelly egg.
DK's not messing around.
No,
damage. Time to total our results.
Damage. Bananas. Oh, you got a lot.
Yeah.
To give you that
Oh,
little
beats are
boy.
for hands.
To give you that shiny boy. I just gotta give you the little
You, the gold
one. You know, I think this is the most
Feed me, Seymour.
This is absolutely the most I've ever seen anybody play this game. I haven't really watched much of this.
Apple Kingdom.
Well,
Apple.
Beats represent your energy. Ooh. Don't want to get hurt.
Yeah.
This is what happens.
You get thrown
Die.
into
Game
the
over,
Shadow
Prince.
Realm. It's like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Well, I guess the level ends. If you lose all your beats in your barrel and then take damage, your quest to become king will be over. Oh no! Collect as many beats as you can to prepare you for your battle with the king of each region.
Alright. Time to go to
Now.
the watermelon stage.
Monkey Fest and Desert Oasis.
The grossest
Great place
smell
for
in the
watermelon.
world. Worse than the rotten egg from the previous stage that blew up a bird, okay? Rotten watermelon is the worst smell in existence.
no, I've definitely smelled worse smells.
Have you smelled rotten watermelon?
Yes.
Okay, because I pretty much couldn't eat watermelon for 10 years after that. But then again, you know, I smelled it because I was working at Walmart and had to, like, throw away, like, dozens and dozens of these melons. I mean, I guess smelling salts are pretty strong as well. Yeah, I remember when I was young, I don't know, like, my parents were showing us different things you could, like, from the first aid kit, and they let us smell the smelling salts, and of course, being the moron that I am, I just stuck it up to my nose and breathed in as much as possible. And let me just tell you, holy cow, yeah, that ran.
Just remember, if you rub oil and smelling salts on your body, you will be greasier and saltier.
I mean,
Yeah!
I don't think I need to be like Danny DeVito in that one episode.
727! Oh yeah!
Very
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
Lots of beats. Beating the best that was listed there, the 500. You know, I wonder if Dre's played this.
I don't know.
Same. Actually, yeah, if Donkey Kong ate the beats, he'd probably be healthier. Like, beats,
I mean, look, if
they're
he's
pretty
got
healthy.
if he's got 935 beats, man, Donkey Kong's got to have a lot of money, right? Beats are expensive.
Oh
Yeah. I love that there's I think a high school here in Utah somewhere where the Beat Digger is their mascot, okay? And that is probably the most rural mascot I have heard of anywhere. The Beat Diggers.
Yeah, kinda. I mean, it's better than one of the mascots I ran into in college.
Well, I mean, yeah.
They were
like-
the fighting engineers.
Say that again.
They were the fighting engineers. That was their mascot.
Okay, I didn't think it could be worse, but it was.
Apparently, Jeff's mascot was the fighting judges.
Ours were the Utes. And there was a...
So you were an Australian
Hey,
like
mosquito.
sedan that was half truck?
No, it was more like we were a typical racist high school, basically. And there was a statue in our high school that we... I just have to say this because this is rural Utah, okay? Please do not judge. But his name was Squanto.
Here's a melon for you!
So there we go. Okay, let's get back to the
all right.
game.
My important question is this, right? Because I need to know: is Squanto featured in the Mormon faith?
No, that would
Okay.
be the 3 Nephites.
Ooh, a watermelon. I've seen
Watermelon,
it.
yeah, that is. Oh, look at that. You know, I'm actually really good at telling if watermelon is ripe or not.
Do you just thump it?
Well, yeah, but you have to listen. You thump it and you listen.
Maniacal laughs are medieval.
And the
must
higher
beat
the
the guy
pitch, the better. Like, if it feels hollow, it's a good watermelon.
Roll call.
Ooh, look at that hair. I want hair like that.
You could have hair like that.
I could. My hair
Would
is so long right now.
Would Justin approve of that?
I don't think he'd care.
Ah!
Actually, he might care. I put my hair up in a ponytail today to go outside, and I ended up combing it before and putting in a little hairspray. He's like, "Did you just use hairspray and then put your hair in a ponytail?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "I can't believe it." I'm like, "What's the problem? What's the problem with that? What's the problem?" I don't know what the problem is. Oh. So yeah, actually, I have had pink hair before. It was supposed to be red, but it ended up after a while turning pink, and I was cool with that. I was completely cool with that.
No one's gonna judge you for pink hair.
Actually, literally, I got called
Everybody?
into someone's office in the church to have a discussion about my hair, as well as an article in a newspaper. But yeah, that's... So yeah,
Wait. So the church called you out in an article in the newspaper.
well, no, article in the newspaper, I was quoted in it. So church called me out on that and then also said, "And you need to get rid of your pink hair." It was like an afterthought. Get rid of your hair.
So
No
why-
damage? Wow.
why did they call you out for being quoted in the newspaper?
Well, it was an LGBT article.
So many bananas. Oh, okay.
And I was like, I don't think you actually read it because it talked about like people like abusing me back in junior high and high school. I don't want
What?
to get too deep into it. You got platinum? Yeah, this is about Donkey Kong, not about me being in newspapers. Come on. Platinum.
Yeah, this is about Donkey Kong.
You can put that on the front of your Lamborghini.
A platinum crest on the Lamborghini.
Use it as a hood ornament, you know?
Look nice.
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah. Increase your beat total by using clap grabs. This is why you clap. This is why I've been clapping a lot. At least one of the reasons.
For collecting the bananas.
So you basically
you get
collect
more
everything
beats.
that's in your crap radius, or your clap
Your
radius.
clap radius.
The clap radius is what's in red. There are 2 radiuses when Donkey Kong claps. There's a green radius, which is basically the sound that affects other things, and a red radius inside that is basically his grabbing range. Anything within the red range is pretty much going to be grabbed.
Gotcha. So
It's gonna be
Donkey Kong grabs everything in the crap radius. Gotcha.
Corndan, I don't want to be in your crap radius, let me tell you.
Call it the red radius. There's a red and green radius.
Red radius is a
Anyway.
radius.
Sure.
Clap grab.
Anyway, clap to collect out of reach bananas in one fell swoop. This is called a clap grab. You can call it the clap grab radius.
I want
Why
to call
not?
it the crap radius. Whatever. Okay, we'll call it the clap radius, Corndan.
Anyway,
Whatever.
collecting multiple bananas at once earns you more beats than collecting them individually.
Yeah.
It also helps to be in a combo. You might have noticed the combo meter. This is attained by doing all sorts of tricks, like Donkey Kong doing wall. Every unique trick Donkey Kong does, like jumping off of walls or
Yeah.
being launched from unique launchers will increase his combo count, which increases his beat total. Like, the more combo you obtain, the more beats you will get. However, if you get hit in the middle of a combo, all that score is lost.
Oh,
So
no.
you better be careful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm scared.
don't be. Anyway, Apple King. Let's clap for DK again. Oh yeah.
Wow, this music is really dramatic.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
Well, I just think, like, if this were Donkey Kong Country 2, I might expect this music in the castle levels, you know?
Maybe.
yeah. Whee! 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 Whee!
I'm seeing mushrooms, and now I'm thinking Risk of Rain 2. That game's good, okay? And there's one place where you get to jump on mushrooms, and yeah. They bounce all over the place, some of them. Great. Okay, this music is too high. This is good stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh, mini boss.
Oh no, it's Armored Armadillo! Where's Mega Man X when you need him?
I won't. And none of this.
Oh, I guess you don't need him.
And none of that. That'll show him.
He's dead! I don't think he needs to be shown anything now.
Well, that showed him.
Oh, okay.
It showed him anyway.
Aha. Maybe his ghost will learn something from that, you know?
It's possible.
Time for the ice.
Oh, it's so cold. Donkey Kong
Booyah!
needs like a sweater.
Come on. Get out of it. Come at me. I guess I'll get him. Ooh, ice. All right, ice.
Ice physics with the bongo game?
Why not?
I'm very concerned.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Exactly.
Because I'm not sure I'd be able to control it, period. You know? Whee!
Whee!
Coming over.
Yeah! Well, everybody, we're about half an hour into this. Having a lot of fun so far. Don't make us bored. It's cool that I see some new people coming and watching today. Essentially, we're just here as a variety show to have fun with people doing showcases, speedruns, high score attempts. If you want to play, you are more than welcome to submit as well. !DMUB.
There's a possibility that next week we'll have one of the weirdest things we've ever had on this show.
Really?
Yep.
That's hard.
I gotta see how it plays out. Oh no, it would definitely be true. I need to talk to the people who would be involved, and I can easily say it would be the weirdest thing one of the weirdest things that's ever been on the show.
The power of the apple.
Okay, I'm really excited
this
about
one.
that. Yay, apple power. What does the apple do? Does it also just
You run
help
really
you jump?
fast.
Long jumps.
I feel like all the fruits do the same thing.
Turns out fruit in general might do that.
I'm not sure apples would do that. Well, they have a lot of sugar, a little fiber. Yeah, as chat says, this is essentially the clapper game for Donkey Kong.
18!
Not too bad, not too shabby. Little flower at the bottom right as well. Flowey there. Looks like he's gonna fight you.
Turret Tusk.
Yeah.
Warning, your hands might get red from this game. For obvious reasons.
See, you can just get a sibling to clap for you, and then your hands are fine. I bet you can make other sounds and no one think that you're clapping.
Oh!
Like, what if you got some firecrackers,
Look,
Corndan?
I guess if you can make your booty clap, right, that might work for this.
I cannot. I feel like I'm fully incapable of twerking or doing any of that other booty shaking. Also, this is sad. You blow up the elephant and then its heart pops out and you have to blow that up too.
Not high enough.
I do like that pineapples are exploding, but honestly, eating pineapples is better than exploding them. They have a lot of vitamin C too, you know? It's the sequel to vitamin C1.
I guess.
Oh yeah, that's right. Stick that pineapple in your trunk, nerd.
Let's do it!
See, that's how you break up with someone. Right there.
Throw pineapples at him?
Blow their heart up. Via pineapple. Actually, if somebody broke up with me via pineapple, I think I would have been okay with that. Be like, wow, this is the best breakup I've ever had.
Pineapple. How did that happen? Like, why pineapple? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, DK makes it look a lot more exciting.
Yeah, just if you're gonna break up with me, everybody here, give me a pineapple
Hit you with a
or
pineapple.
something.
Gotcha.
No, don't hit me. No, gift.
And don't make it explosive either.
Yeah, if it's an explosive pineapple, I'm gonna be very upset. And possibly dead. Hard to say.
Up and away! I don't think we got enough for the clap.
That's okay, we're getting silver. And a gold.
Pounding his chest! Every time.
Yeah. Well, the Apple Kingdom, does that mean that the kingdom was ruled by the apples, or that...
Maybe it's just named after Apple. There's a lot of fruits everywhere. There's a big fruit theme here.
Not gonna name... Well, there were pineapples, too. Well, okay. If you want to say apple and pineapple, then fine. Whatever. That is nerdy, Nintendo. I'm accusing you of being nerds, developers.
Oh, we got a wide selection of fruits here. Let's see
Ooh.
more of them.
One
Among
more.
the kingdoms are undiscovered realms. To enter a hidden kingdom, you need the number of crests shown on the plaque.
All right.
The Strawberry Kingdom.
Okay.
I like straws.
The Pineapple Kingdom.
We just had pineapples. Okay.
It was apple.
Yeah, but there were
The Lemon
pineapples in the Apple Kingdom.
But if you put them together, then you would have Pineapple Apple Kingdom.
And the Grape Kingdom.
Oh, great.
Let's explore these kingdoms.
Can't wait for the Tomato Kingdom.
I mean, I have a kingdom. I have a apple. Apple Kingdom.
I've got a shirt. I've got an ugly Christmas sweater that's pen pineapple apple pen. Okay, and it's so good.
You know, that's about on brand.
Well, yeah, I bought it on purpose, Corndan. I didn't look at a sweater and say, wow.
I didn't mean from you. I meant for Pico Taro.
Oh.
Hey, Brossentia, how did strawberries get their name?
Hummingbird!
Your sister wants to know.
How did strawberries get their name? Honestly, there are a lot of theories out there, but probably all of them are wrong. I wrote a 5 or 6 page paper about how strawberries got their name, and my answer was I don't know. And I got an A, okay? It was a great paper, let me tell you. And only in the humanities do you manage to write a paper and say, I don't know, and they're like, that is perfect. That is perfect.
No, that was half of my thesis defense.
Actually, that sounds about right, yeah. If you're doing a thesis or a paper for the humanities, that's pretty much the way to go. Just don't have an answer. And then they're like, wow, you know how to write now.
I mean, in my case, right, the questions were, where do you go from here? And I said, I don't know, because you can't really replicate our results on other wind tunnels.
Mine actually ended up being more about how the different theories about how strawberries got their name ended up telling things about the culture where those theories came from. So I actually feel like I learned a lot from that while also having no idea how strawberries got their name.
Oh yeah! Now to the spirit tree!
And I'm also gonna say that it wasn't BS, it was highly researched BS, okay? Because I had several sources for my paper, including blogs. I bet there was at least one live journal.
I bet. Jeff, to be fair, it wasn't that my results were unfalsifiable. It was just that we actually had unique results based on something stupid about our particular wind tunnel, which actually made it more interesting.
Oh, cool.
But it meant that people trying to replicate our results probably couldn't have done so, not because we did it bad.
That's cool. I actually think there's a lot of value in the answer I don't know. Like, really?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why Donkey Kong is flying around with dandelions. Don't even understand how that works, but hey, that's
He's
okay.
got rainbow.
Oh, that might be how. I love that there's the giant picture of Donkey Kong at the bottom left to always remind you how Donkey Kong looks at that very moment. Okay, well, my paper wasn't padding, sci-fi librarian, okay? Actually, if I have a librarian talking to me, then who am I to say, you know?
Well, maybe they can tell us where the name for strawberries came from.
Yeah. The closest thing that came to making sense was somebody said that, or there were some sources saying that it could have come from strawberries being planted in Europe or in the UK, but because of how moist it is, used straw to cover them in order to keep them from rotting. But then they pointed out how that wouldn't work. It was
Mohawk. Yeah. This is called Mohawk.
He looks the same as some of the others. Just a palette swap. Yeah, that's right. Volleyball beat 'em up. My favorite genre of sports.
Oh dear. Though he's more aggressive than the last one. Booyah!
I love people talking about, like, the aspect of research here, okay? Because I'm gonna go ahead and say that Jeff's statement about not citing Wikipedia is true, but with an asterisk. Because I have definitely cited it, but that was probably more because I was talking about the structure of Wikipedia than anything else.
Well, I think that's safe to cite Wikipedia there.
Yeah, exactly.
But in general, if you're going to cite Wikipedia, go cite the citations. Go cite stuff from the citations in the Wikipedia articles.
Now, if you're citing Webster, just get out. Get out, okay? No citing Webster. Webster is worse than Wikipedia. Why? Because almost everybody knows what the word you're trying to define is.
Oh yeah.
Seriously, that's...
It's 1,000 rounds?
Throw the barrel, get the bananas. How many bananas? 1,044 bananas.
It's a lot of bananas.
DK will feed its entire kingdom.
I think they're all gonna go bad. And with that much weight on top of them, wouldn't they just kind of smush?
You just... Right, so the ones on the bottom you just use for, banana bread. Everybody likes banana bread.
I love banana bread.
This is what I was talking about earlier. Notice these combos? It's every time you perform like a unique trick. Like
That's
flying
cool.
off dandelions and swinging off of vines. Performing consecutive aerial moves initiates a special combo counter. Collecting bananas while in the state earns you more beats than normal. String together combos to collect even more beats. This is key for high scores. And now, for another one. How much time do we got left?
You got just under 20 minutes.
Yeah, you're doing good.
You got like 18 minutes.
Alright, let's continue.
Yeah, if you do get, like, sore or tired from the bongos, that's completely fine, but we're here for the ride. I'm loving this.
I'll be fine. Now, let's continue. Rumble Falls!
Okay, so here's the deal. Somebody is saying that there was an academic who wanted his Wikipedia article fixed, and they said he didn't know what he was talking about. Here's the deal. For changes, they usually want a source. And if it's not published anywhere, then it may be unreliable. So actually just having some person who may or may not be the academic coming and saying blank, it's good that they refused it. Because, hey, if I do research and don't write it down and then I cite myself, are you going to believe it, Corndan?
Well, no. Even if you do write it down, I might call you out on it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So I actually think that's proof that Wikipedia is a lot more solid than you would expect. Honestly, yeah, that's my opinion. Wikipedia is pretty solid. It's just that most of the time it's very basic information, and that for papers, you're wanting to get more depth than Wikipedia. Oh my gosh, pineapples
that is a big
are the best.
pineapple.
Okay.
I don't like fresh pineapple.
What about
Like the
grilled?
flavor's fine, the texture. It's okay. Dried pineapple though, excellent.
I love every form of pineapple. Like, my mouth itches after I eat fresh pineapple, but my mouth itches after eating pretty much a lot of fruits and vegetables, you know?
I hate to tell you, you might be allergic to pineapple.
I'm probably allergic to everything.
My sister-in-law is allergic to pineapple. And every once in a while, she'll decide to test in the idea of science, right? Whether or not she's still allergic by rubbing pineapple all over her skin. Turns out she breaks into hives after that.
See, people are saying...
She's still...
Oh, yeah?
Turns out she's still allergic to pineapple. Who'd have guessed?
Yeah, that would probably do it. Now, the thing is, like, people are saying that it's oral allergy syndrome. Occasionally, I do feel my throat tighten up after eating certain things, though. And so, maybe it's more than just that. But what, I don't have money to go see a doctor. I don't know. I'll just chill. If it itches, it's fine.
Chilling in the waves. Yay!
If it ends up being worse, then whatever. I can go see a doctor and get it fixed.
So for chat's talking about pineapple will do that even if you're not allergic because it's extremely acidic. Except it's more that pineapple also has an enzyme in it that breaks down proteins. So
as soon as it gets into your stomach acid, though, the enzyme's broken apart. So
right, but in your mouth,
eat it
right,
fast.
pineapple is trying to digest you back.
Eat it.
DK continues a signature ability of breathing underwater indefinitely.
You gotta eat it before it eats you. Actually, yeah, I can't eat grapefruit because of some of the pills that I'm on. Yeah.
Well, grapefruit is nasty anyway.
It's nasty, but if you pour a whole container of sugar on it, it's kind of good. Way.
So, in other words, you're eating a whole container of sugar.
There's a reason I don't really miss pineapple too much.
And tempering it with grapefruit.
Grapefruit. No, okay, grapefruit, like, I am fine with the acidic flavor. I think it's kind of fun. But yeah, my grandmother didn't necessarily have the healthiest lessons for us when we were young. She's the one who taught me how to pour a heck of a lot of sugar on and eat pineapple, or eat grapefruit, not pineapple.
Yeah, go orca!
Yeah, killer whale!
So in the bonus, is 42 bananas the most you can get? Like, you're super consistent on getting 42 bananas.
Possibly more, but it's just a bunch of extra bananas, really.
Okay, no, but like consistently, you have been super consistent at getting like 42 bananas.
Okay.
And I didn't know if that was just like the max. That's what you get,
I don't
right?
know either.
Or you're just
like,
super consistent.
I guess so. Anyway, time for another Kong. Karate Kong. Whoa. Whoa.
Hey!
Ruthless.
Oh, you just wrecked him. Yeah, let's just say that.
Yeah.
For being a master, going up against Donkey Kong, a guy who just eats bananas and punches people, I feel like maybe he's a little rusty on his skills.
Maybe.
Little bit.
Oh, so close. Don't. Sometimes it does that. It's like, oh, there's a lot of banana. Oh well.
Hey!
It's a way to get down them all at once. Sometimes you
Yeah.
just try this. Flicks.
It just wants to keep you clapping more and more.
That's kind of
Give me a-
That's the goal.
Give me a break, Donkey Kong. My arms are tired.
Do you want the message of you should sit back and relax?
Yeah,
You know,
like
those type-
Earthbound.
Or the 3DS with Super Mario 3D Land? Or take a break.
Okay, some of
if
those
you-
got a little bit annoying. It's like every 2 minutes, it's like, you're so good at video games that you should go do something else because you have no other skills in life. Like, well, thank you, video game. Thank you.
Chopper Bird Race. And Cactus Mine in the Lemon Kingdom.
I like lemons.
Mhm.
Donkey Kong. Okay, time for the backflip. Oh well. Let's go! I'm the racist Chopper Bird! Back to Donkey Kong Country 2!
Oh yeah, bird race.
Race all the birds.
Okay, Squawk was one of the better animals in Donkey Kong Country. I really liked the bird. Not a fan of the snake. Like, I love the snake music, but I thought the snake was hideous.
I like the snake. I like the snake.
Ugly.
Don't know what you're talking about. The snake is beautiful, and it should be proud.
It's impossible to control, and it's ugly, and it's a snake. Oh, I guess his name is Espresso. Never mind, that name gives him a little bit more.
I thought espresso was the
bird?
Tasty!
I don't know. Which one?
Donkey Kong!
what was the ostrich?
Oh, I hate Espresso.
Right, and Squawks is the parrot.
Okay, Espresso, good that you pretty much lasted one game. Although Espresso, I don't know. I think I liked Espresso more than Rambi. Rambi more than the frog. The fish was pretty much the best, though. The fish is delish. The fish is delish. And it made quite a dish.
Time to... Oh, I know, clap. It makes things happen.
Oh my gosh, I'm looking at a chart because somebody mentioned oral allergy syndrome, and guess what? Like, most of the things that line up with certain fruits definitely deal with allergies that I might have, so... Yep, it's ragweed. Gotta be ragweed, stupid ragweed.
Fruits cure allergies?
No. No, there's...
But if you talk to the right Facebook groups, essential oils do.
Or come visit Utah. Okay, it's possible that there's some other grasses. Okay, I'm learning a lot. Ooh.
Oh, there goes my cup.
Is ragweed pollen the allergy one of the most common allergy? I don't know if it's the most common allergy, but it's pretty common.
We're learning a lot here.
About all the fruits.
Then again, there are some nuts that also make my mouth itch, and this says, if you have that happen, then go and talk to somebody, because that's bad. So I'll have to keep a note in mind, like, especially if I eat, like, peanuts or something like that. Sometimes I feel a tightness in my throat, so yeah, I probably should keep an eye on that. But for now, let's kill this pig thing.
Yeah. Turn the ball.
No, seriously though, Corndan. Like, if you don't know already, you'd be surprised how many of the essential oil companies are actually started in Utah.
I'm very aware.
Oh, yeah. And how many of them lost lawsuits as well. Punch his eye. I hate this spider. Die, spider. Punch the spider eye.
Die, spider. You don't belong in this world.
Sure doesn't. Ooh, lemon. Oh my gosh. You know, the lemons that we get in stores are very yellow, but there are a lot of lemons out there that are more green. It's just that people...
They're called limes?
Limes are also green, but lemons start out as green, and they don't always change all the way. They only ship the ones that they think people are going to buy, and we're so accustomed to them being yellow that if they send anything that isn't fully yellow, we're not going to buy them. Welcome to America. Now, when I lived in Brazil, there were some lemon trees that were definitely very much on the greener side.
Oh yeah! Just drills his face into the egg.
Didn't we kill this guy already?
Zombie bird! Came back with a zombie egg.
Oh yeah!
As a punch. You know, I'm actually really amazed with how you've been doing because you've been playing super well. I honestly don't know how difficult this game is, but like,
I mean, it can't be made any easier by us being an idiot on stream with
yeah,
you.
we're kind of being idiots over here.
I'm fine.
There we go. The rotten egg destroys the bird again. Poof.
And DK, king of the jungle.
That we have 3 minutes left, so I don't know if we want to get into another level or call it good there.
We could do one more level.
Jump
Let's
in
do
real
one more
quick.
level.
Jump in real quick. Yeah, sure.
All right then. After the Quest Awards.
Aha! Yeah, no damage for that boss. That was really good.
Oh, just more secrets.
Try this. Nah.
Yes.
No, I don't. I'm
more
here for
king.
fruit, not flowers.
Sweet Paradise, Primeval Ruins, and another boss.
Aha!
Who would have guessed there's another boss?
Whoa! That's how games work, Corndan.
Sweet Paradise!
Interesting level. Air water. It's gonna be big, Corndan, okay?
This kind of looks like a Super Mario Galaxy level.
I was thinking that, or yeah, one of the, like, Super Mario 3D World has some levels a little bit like this. I love water platform. Oh my gosh. What was I gonna do? I was gonna make a really evil level on Super Mario Maker that had to deal with water platforming and giving a small water platform that you had to keep jumping off of while, like, shells were flying from the sides at you. Some of the water looks a lot tastier than other water, like that.
That looked like some big bananas.
Oh yeah, this is like lime water, and then you've got honey. Okay,
It's clearly green Jello and orange Jello.
Yeah, I think Jello.
I'm
and
not,
more
I don't
green
want to think about
Jell-O.
Jello here.
Or at least swimmable. At least,
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm not
You
sure.
can swim. You can swim in Jello.
Are you sure? Can
Yes.
you swim down in Jello?
I mean, as long as you don't make it like the stiffest Jello known to man, sure.
Okay, yeah, I'd worry about just like keep floating on top and not really being able to make like any progress going down. Yeah, this looks like water Jello,
That's blue Jello.
blue Jello. This is
And then
blood
we got
Jell-O.
like like
more candy.
orange Jello
A
and
cola?
cherry Jello, or maybe cherry Jello and black cherry Jello.
Ooh, okay. Oh, I used to love black cherry Kool-Aid. Back when I
have
used
some
to
in the
drink
house.
Kool-Aid.
I have some in the house
You were
right
gonna say, I
now.
don't want cherry jello. No, it was Kool-Aid.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Well, I like black cherry Jello too. We made some the other day, and my son and I ate it all.
Memories of my
Sounds
dad
delicious.
making Jello, and I think there was more, or not Jello, Kool-Aid, and
And again, this level's just making me hungry. So
there was
there's that.
more sugar than Kool-Aid flavoring. A lot more sugar. Maybe more than water, you know. Yeah. Our family was not healthy when I was growing up.
We put in less sugar than it recommends.
See, I would be fine putting in, like, an artificial sweetener. Go artificial, it's fine.
Oh,
I mean, you don't have to, Corndan, but I'm completely okay with that.
I mean, you can do whatever you want with it. That's fine. Sticks to your ribs Kool-Aid, huh?
Yeah, that's what he called our Kool-Aid, our father. And simply put, if
Was
your
it like the consistency of breakfast syrup?
almost, not quite as thick, but it was starting to get a little bit there. Like, I would still say that it was a fluid that wouldn't necessarily retain all of, I don't know.
Oh no, me! Whee!
Woo.
There we go.
Ah,
To the grape.
the grapes! Well, I think that
And
might
that's gonna be time.
That's time!
We're a little bit over, but it was worth it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
So that's it.
Yeah, that's
That's
it. This was a lot of fun, and honestly, you're pretty dang good at this game.
Even especially, I haven't played it in a while, quite honestly.
It was fun.
Yeah, again, I've never played this game before, so I honestly have no idea how
I
difficult it
guess
is.
I
But
just remember it very well. I guess I just remember it very well.
yeah, you did good. You did great. Oh my gosh. Well, that was Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. Now, Review Me Too, you've been here for a little while. Rear View Mirror, you also go as. Do you stream anything over at your channel?
Not particularly. I record gameplay videos and upload them to YouTube primarily.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you should share some of those with us sometime. I'd like to take a look to see what kind of videos you're making. But it is a joy to have you here. I'm really glad with how this went. And honestly,
and
Yeah.
We'll see you as part of Kusa Grande too.
Ooh, I can't wait.
Ah, yeah.
And one day maybe I'll showcase another interesting peripheral with Tony Hawk's Ride someday.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
I would be pretty glad to see some of that. Like, honestly, you know, we never got any of these peripherals when I was young. So seeing them and seeing how people played with them is always a lot of fun for me. Well, cool.
I'll need to order it first, of course.
I think we need to move on. Thank you so much.
Bye!
Bye.
Bye.
Take care.
That was fun. I loved it.
Oh my gosh, I really enjoyed that, Corndan. We're going to go ahead and run to a quick ad, and then we will be back with our third game of the night. And should I say our third 10 games, because we have a full gauntlet of games coming from the Retro Book Club. Okami going to be playing for us. Be back in 1 minute.
Right after the break.
All right, I'm going to go talk to Okami. Thank you so much. I'm really glad you shared that with us.
No problem. Have a
Bye.
nice night.
You too. Hello there, Okami. We're at a commercial, but, well, that doesn't really matter too much, because, you know,
Most people can hear you. Anyway.
most people can hear me anyway. Yeah. I'll go ahead and work on getting things captured. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. Just learned that I apparently typed out the submission because I apparently typed REB instead of RBC.
I put exactly what you typed in because I'm like, I don't know what REB means, but Okami must.
Yes, I know what it means.
I corrected it.
Well, yeah,
I know,
I'm not going to change it in the middle of the stream, Corndan.
Well, look, it's all your fault, not mine.
Wow.
You got it right in the chat when we were talking about the schedule.
Well, I think I
because
just
he just
copied and
used what I
pasted
typed.
Yeah, and then I use the spreadsheet when people submit because I'm like, maybe Corndan typed some dorky thing and accidentally got it wrong.
Maybe I actually watched the submission video.
You did. Good job. Thank you, Corndan. No, really, like, big part of the reason why we get submission videos is so that we know people have the capability of streaming as well as the capability of doing commentary. And honestly, with you, Okami, you're here enough that not really a big deal. We know you. Speaking about not big deals, we're back with Don't Make Us Bored, the casual show where sometimes people play very, very well, and sometimes people just play games for us that they've never seen before. Honestly, we never really know exactly what we're going to get with the show, which makes it fun for me. Now, everybody watching, we are getting a little bit low on submissions, and I would definitely appreciate more of you sending some in, especially like we're chill here, okay? No matter what, we're gonna have fun and joke about things, and so I would love to see what you have. If you would like, go ahead and submit. And I would even say, if you want to submit something and try to make us gong you, you are also welcome to do that. Just don't tell me that's what you're trying to do.
Hold up. I definitely told you in at least one of my submissions, it doesn't matter what my time is, you're gonna gong it after 10 minutes anyway.
Did I gong it?
Yeah. Twice.
Oh yeah, Journey.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's because it's Journey to the Center of the Earth. I'm not dumb.
Well, that's questionable. You took Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
And yet you still managed to get in Kuso 5. Nice.
Well, yeah, because, you know, not every player in Kuso Grande watches Don't Make Us Bored. So clearly they didn't watch like the 4 episodes I threatened it or the 1 episode I had it on.
Yeah, honestly, if they had seen it, like, I don't know how you got that through, but you did, Corndan. Huge props to you. Absolutely unexpected.
You know, it's not the most unexpected thing we've had on Kuso Grande, to be honest with you. That one goes to Castlevania DOS, because Faizu managed to find 4 people who had never played Castlevania before.
Oh, really? That's
never
impressive.
Played any Castlevania?
Right, well, because the DOS port of Castlevania is the same as the NES one, so he managed to find 4 people who had never played it or seen it before.
I mean, you're really using the word same very liberally here.
So what you're saying is we should try to get the MSX Castlevania in next.
Oh, no.
Or is that one actually good?
It's actually good. Trust me, I wanted to. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, let me see. How did I spell? I still spelled it R-E-B, so let me go ahead and change it. Retro Book Club. So that I can fix Okami's mistake.
No, you can fix the mistake you made twice.
Never.
By not using the fix I made.
Well, you didn't tell me it was a fix. Maybe you should have told me that you didn't just mess up.
I wasn't gonna worry about it. You put it in properly because you took my text.
Yeah, but you have to remember, I've got ADHD. I'm gonna take it from wherever I can remember at that moment.
Well,
And
that sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah, it kind of is. Wow, Corndan, insulting me.
I'm waiting for the day where you accidentally make all the schedule instead of it being the actual schedule for Don't Make Us Bored, you just accidentally take a bunch of quotes from QuoteBot.
I've had some weird things happen, And that might be a bridge too far.
Oh, I am actually real glad though that you got the thing I sent you up and running. You didn't have to do that part of it.
Well,
I'm just like, hey, if you want
see,
to.
Corndan, I went the extra mile. Okay? Did the extra mile, did the extra thing that I didn't have to do because I'm that cool. Just like the level here. Huh? Well, Okami, we've got your gauntlet that you are wanting to play for us. 10 games.
Yes, so a bit quick Go on,
I
Corndan.
hear that the guy who wrote that initial gauntlet tracker, I hear he's a pretty rad guy.
Yeah, I hear it's pretty good.
The Rad Galaxy. That's who it was. No, it was Corndan. Thank you, Corndan.
Yeah, it was Corndan. I literally just stole it from Kuso.
I was gonna say I believe I gave it to you.
Probably.
Honestly, it is really
yes.
good and helpful, and you know it's cool when people make little tools that get used elsewhere in the community. And I think it's probably something that other people, if they really want a simple 10-game tracker, we might be able to get it out for them.
It's not hard. So, what's RBC stand for?
So this is Retro Book Club. This is a show that I run on Fridays, and normally the way it works is we get a group of 5 people together. Each person picks out a game that we will all play for half an hour. But a few weeks ago, we did something a little different because it marks the 1-year anniversary of us doing Retro Book Club. So I put together a gauntlet in the style of like a Kuso Grande gauntlet. With 10 games that had previously been featured for full 30-minute block, and I made some small challenges for each of them. And unlike with Kuso, I made this with the idea that people would finish all 10, but I really messed up on one of them, which we'll get into a bit later. But I'm going to go ahead and get us started. When I load the state, that's when you can start the timer. So we're starting with Kickle Cubicle. So in this pack, I'm starting with Kickle Cubicle, which for reference for you, bro, on the tracker is the top middle one.
Gotcha.
Starting right about now.
Uh-huh.
So Kickle Cubicle, the challenge I gave them was to beat 5 stages from where the state is, and I thought this would be like a good, kind of like a puzzle game. You had to figure out how the game works. I think at least a few people for this challenge used the strat because some of them hadn't played Kickle Cubicle before.
Okay.
But some of them did the strat of starting the game from the beginning to figure out what you're supposed to do in the game and then load the state, which I thought was a pretty neat approach.
That's a decent way to do it, yeah.
For figuring out how the game works. Because there's a bunch of mechanics in here that you would normally not see until a little bit further in, but I believe this state puts us at, like, World 2. That sounds about right.
I'm not gonna lie. When I hear the music for this game, I just want to go watch Arcade Pit.
I know, right?
Oh, that's where it's from. This game is Arcade Pit. Okay, well, at least we know now.
So for anybody who in the chat who is unfamiliar with Kickle Cubicle, your objective for each stage is to grab all these bags, and then you can go on to the next stage. This is also, I felt, a pretty good one for the Gauntlet because it's pretty forgiving in terms of lives and continues, because there's unlimited continues, and on continue you'll start from the stage you were on.
Now, I want to let you know, if you don't finish them all by the half-hour mark, I'm gonging you.
Oh, I know. I think
If you do finish them all, I will gong you anyway.
You don't have the gong. I hold the mallet, aka the button on my computer. You can go get your own gong, Corndan.
I could go get my own gong.
Maybe I'll buy you a gong, Corndan.
Aw, that would be so nice.
So, I almost did actually once.
Alright, this can's being a jerk.
Yeah.
Way more of a jerk than he normally is. Okay, so place that there, and push this to make a bridge, and don't you dare kill me.
Good dodge
But
there.
no, there was my wife and I were driving home from the store, and there's a sign that said, "We have gongs." I almost went and bought one.
Polk, you can make pillows of ice by hitting the A button. Polk was, one of the folks who, ran this whole gauntlet with us.
Ah,
So they're familiar with some of the games in here. Yeah, and anybody who's in the player chat for Don't Make Us Bored might have seen some people saying, like, heck Junction. We will see Junction, and it will be great.
okay. Is that the level after this one?
No, Junction's one of the games in this pack.
Oh, okay.
It's the train game, right?
Junction is the one just to the left of Kickle.
Oh, okay.
All right, that's
Oh,
Kickle
wait,
down.
yeah, I know that game. Kickle. Got the Kickle.
Kickle Cubicle's done, so let's do Kid Icarus next. This one
Look,
I gave him. Go on, Corndan.
I'm not gonna lie. It was this year when I realized that Kid Icarus had a side-scrolling portion of the game, because I am that bad at this game.
Yeah, I've
I mean,
never gotten to it.
the very beginning of Kid Icarus is known for being the hardest part of the game, which is exactly why I didn't give him that part, because I wanted people to at least maybe be able to finish, and the side-scrolling part is probably the easiest part of the game, just because there's, like, not too many instant death pits.
I love
I gave
it.
him... This is probably one of the easiest challenges I could have given for Kid Icarus. Kid Icarus is one that I wanted to include because this was in the very first episode of RBC that we ever did, so I'm like, I wanted to at least include something from the first episode. And I decided to include this one.
Yeah, I really need to go watch Retro Book Club. What day is it? When does it happen?
It's Fridays starting at 9:30 p.m. Pacific, or not Pacific, Eastern.
Oh,
I'm in Pacific, so I'm used to translating everything to Pacific and Eastern and back and forth.
I never stream Fridays, so I need to come watch, obviously.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
We've gotten some really fun picks. What were some of the games we had last week? Y'all remember when we had Stuart Little 2 for PS1 on Don't Make Us Bored, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yep. We had that last weekend.
That is a special game.
We had a classic Fester's Quest.
Oh, geez, I used to speedrun that.
Although we actually had the PAL version because we felt like being a bit nicer to the players, because PAL version, your shots actually go through walls and enemies aren't as big of a damage sponge. Uh-oh.
You got married.
It really does sound like that.
Oh my gosh.
That's unfortunate because Kid Icarus is one of the longer states, I would say, in this pack, and it doesn't help that the instant death pits are at the very end of the stage, and there's no checkpoint, so if you fall in a pit, you're going back to the beginning.
Kid Icarus.
Kid Icarus is a real rude game.
I know. I did not know that there was side-scrolling stuff because of it. It's so rough.
It's very rough.
I'm pretty sure the Game Boy version is a bit easier of Myths and Monsters, and then there's Kid Icarus Uprising, which is a whole nother beast.
Well, I mean, isn't that just an on-rail shooter?
Third-person shooter more so. It's got on-rail shooter segments, but it's primarily a third-person shooter. It is a good game, though. Maybe not the best control scheme, though, for anybody who's played Kid Icarus Uprising probably knows why.
So, let me just say...
I mean, it was on the 3DS. Like, the control scheme's always gonna be crap.
Let me just say, Okami, one of the true experiences of Fester's Quest is playing it where you can't shoot through walls, because figuring out how to deal with that, it's doable. You can deal with it.
I always just deal with it by grinding up to the maximum level gun at the beginning of the game. That was always my main method for getting past that, because having like the gun that fires in a circle really sucks because of shots being blocked by a wall.
But if it's the level 5 gun, you can deal with it. Level 6 is pretty much the worst gun. But level 5, you can line yourself up in most hallways and still have it go through without hitting the wall. So the spinny one is doable. Hey, you got it.
That's Kid Icarus down. Let's do Link's Awakening next. This one I gave him the first dungeon. And I know Link's Awakening pretty well, so this one probably won't take as much time for me as it would for somebody playing it blind, because most of the challenge of the Link's Awakening state here is figuring out where you need to go and what you need to do.
Oh, yeah.
But I know where all the keys are, which is the main thing. I know where the dungeon item is. Because fun fact, Link's Awakening is probably one of my favorite Zelda games. I really like it. It's also the first one that I played, so that might be part of the reason why.
I've played quite a bit of it, but I haven't beaten it. It's really good. I didn't have a Game Boy as a kid, so I can't even remember.
I grew up on a Game Boy, so...
No, we had...
I had some surprisingly, like, decent games, despite my usual taste in games nowadays. Because I had this, I had Wario Land, the first one. I had Kicks. That was a fun kind of arcadey game. Bubble Bobble was fun.
I know Kicks.
Kicks is really good.
Everybody know Kicks?
I'm pretty sure I played it on Atari back in the day.
I actually recently put batteries into my Atari Lynx again, since I got batteries that don't corrode recently. So it's like, oh, I can finally like leave batteries in stuff that I'd normally just have to constantly take them out of. So I put batteries in my Lynx, and one of the games I had on Lynx, because it came with my Lynx, was the Lynx version of Kicks. So I've just been kind of casually playing that on and off, and it's been pretty fun.
It was like the Zoop of the Atari era.
I've been tempted to go pick up a Game Boy Color again, or see if mine is still at my parents' house, and do the fancy screen mod and rechargeable battery mods and all of that fun stuff.
I was just gonna get Analog's Pocket and see how that works, because
I've heard they're good. I can't find one.
I mean, I would hope they're good. I don't know, because it technically isn't out yet. They're supposed to be shipping in May, though. I have one pre-ordered, and I'm really excited for it because
could not get one on pre-order.
What is this that you're talking about?
So there's a company known as Analog. They're known for making stuff with
the
NT,
the NT, the
Mega SG, Super NT.
Yeah.
And they're doing the
bootleg.
I mean, technically they are clone consoles, but like they are using what's known as like a FPGA core, which basically means it's emulating it on a hardware level. So it's playing the actual cartridges instead of what a lot of clone consoles do, which is just emulate them.
Oh yeah, I have sort of one of those for the NES, so.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean it's just like your
AVS.
Your AVS.
I love my AVS. It's so good.
Yeah, AVS also uses FPGA. Also, that's Link's Awakening done.
Ah.
So let's do the joke one out of this pack, which is Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends.
Uh-oh.
For SNES.
Oh no, it's actually SimCity.
So, the way we decided what games to include in this pack was, I picked out 5 and my co-host picked out 5, and one of the ones he sent me was this game, and I'm like, what the heck do I do to make a challenge for this game? So I did this, and this surprisingly stumped a number of people because they didn't read the instructions right below the game, saying go to the farm, then to the mill, and then to the station, so people got stuck on it for a little bit. But once you actually read the instructions, this one's a pretty easy one. This one's a freebie.
Come on, Thomas, you can do it. Oh, ugly man, that needs to go on Good Faces bot on Twitter there. I want to know who runs that account. I need to find out. Oh, him too. Oh, he's beautiful. Okay, I love this game. Oh, he's fat.
We actually had this one on because we did an episode on games where Tim Fallon did the music, and apparently he worked on this game. So,
Was that it?
yep, that was it.
Okay.
All right, this one is Bonk 3. Simple enough, beat the stage. This one was a little bit tough for people to figure out because where you need to go, it's not immediately obvious. That's where you need to go because it looks like a solid wall, but we'll get into that.
A pipe maze.
I mean, the pipe maze was the least of their concerns.
Whee!
Also, we needed to get a little bit of TurboGrafx rep. TurboGrafx is a good system, and more people need to play TurboGrafx games.
I think so. You know, you were talking about your usual taste in bad video games, but I think that pretty much none of us here play bad video games because that's all we ever played. You know, we played a lot of good games, but then we got broken.
I was gonna say there's a lot of trash that we played because that was all we had. Like
that too.
When we had Stuart Little 2 for GBA on Cuso Grande, I laughed because that was a game I had as a kid.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, look at her spin. Oh, she was.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh my god, this game that I had years and years ago showed up on Cuso Grande. I feel validated. That's the challenge for Bonk, by the way.
Ugh. Oh, okay. It's done.
We'll do WarioWare next.
Yeah, Oh, go ahead.
So this challenge, I told them to reach the 10th floor. The problem is, this is the mode that I put them on basically means they only have one life. So if they mess up one micro game, they're back to the start.
Ugh. Fun.
So it's a little rough because of that. So I wouldn't say this is the hardest out of the pack, but it's probably one of the more stressful ones. Aim. And honestly, and WarioWare is an excellent game. It is one of those games that I will absolutely recommend anybody go play.
Well, that was close.
Oh, I hate this one. Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
no!
I hate the sandwiches.
You just gotta get your timing better.
Yeah. And
So
you get
pretty.
And then you get easy games like that one. Match, and 3.
Yahoo!
I love WarioWare. It's so good.
I've never played a WarioWare.
You should.
Well, you
Yeah.
should. You absolutely should.
I don't know which WarioWare I would recommend to start
The,
with.
Butter knife for
It's the Wii
steak.
one, honestly.
The Wii one is really good, yeah. Yeah, this one should be right.
Yeah.
But the Wii one's good because I think the games are more interesting with the motion controls.
Yeah, and a lot weirder, which, you know, is what you need for WarioWare.
Okay, I
That
don't
too,
have a
but-
Wii.
The GameCube one's also good, especially if you have people to play it with. Oh, hey,
Okay.
one of the easy ones where you just mash A.
Yum. And it was so tasty, too.
Oh god, sidestep. Okay.
Good.
Yeah, Twisted's fun, but you have to play it on hardware. I agree with that.
Yeah. I recently picked up Twisted. I need to try playing that a bit more.
What's twisted on?
GBA.
The GBA, but you
Okay.
need the hardware for it because it has the accelerometer and everything in it.
Ah, gotcha. Ah, cute. Ooh, giant snail.
Simple memory game.
Beautiful.
Alright, so if I get this one, there we go. That'll put us up to the 10th floor, and that'll be the challenge done.
Nice.
But do the 10th floor for us anyway.
Sure. There you go.
Haha.
Alright, let's jump over to Monkey Ball Jr. next.
Junkie Ball Mania?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And Monkey Ball is one of those franchises that I'm not overly familiar with. It's something that I never like really got to play much of. But I played a little bit of the GBA one here, and I feel like this is one of the worst ones to play because this seems like a game that relies a lot on analog controls. As
The GameCube one's really good.
I have it. I need to pop it in and try it at some point.
This is
the goal
another
I gave,
series I need to play. Yeah.
the goal I gave him, the goal I gave him for this one, by the way, was beat floor 10.
Always 10 floors with you.
This is called Junkie Ball Muner, right? In Smite Stream for a reason.
Yeah.
It's trash.
It's pretty trash. There we go.
Oh, jeez.
Get in the goal. Oh my god.
You almost bounced off the tape there.
That would have been funny.
I'm excited that Mystery Triathlon is sign-ups are open.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, really? I need to sign up.
I have already signed up. I know I saw
Same
NPC
here.
signed up as well.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Someone needs to send me a reminder after.
I'll just send you the link.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah, you can just send him the challenge.
I'm going to. Also, I have confirmation, bro, that we will have one of the weirdest games that's been on Don't Make Us Bored next week.
Oh, baby.
Oh boy.
If that is the submission that I'm seeing there, I'm interested in this.
Oh boy.
The one that I'm still finishing writing up. Yes.
Yes.
Oh boy. I can't wait to see that.
Let me just say, with a name like that, I am very interested in it. Because I really like the original.
But imagine, if you will, an improvement on the original.
Well, I mean, I have an improvement on the original.
Junkie Ball's done.
Let's Junkie Ball. Yeah, goodbye.
All right, let's go to this one, which is one that I had heard about, but I only got to play for the first time because somebody submitted for RBC. This is called Mania.
Uh-huh.
I had heard this name before, but I got to play for the first time, and it's pretty fun, in all honesty. It's kind of, as you can see, it's kind of puzzly. The main objective for each screen is to take that ball and smash it into the roadblock here. And the goal I gave him for this challenge was to reach the boss.
You just killed him with a cabbage.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm all for cabbage murder.
Same. Honestly, like, cabbages are tasty, but sometimes you just have to, you know?
Ah, heck. Get out of my way. Alright. So we just toss the ball there, and then toss it up.
Heck yeah.
I like the description that it's Soka Bomb.
Soka Bomb. Wow.
I mean, that's not completely inaccurate.
Oh, you almost killed the dinosaur. What would John Hammond say, you know?
Alright, he's dead now.
Same. Wait, no, not same. Or am I?
I don't know. Are you?
Storing up your energy. Yeah, that's right. Take that, you dinosaur nerd.
Okay, what? I need to remember what I need to do for this stage. It might be better for me to just do a quick damage tank, and then bowl you over like that. The problem is the bomb can't go into holes, otherwise it'll go back to where it started.
Yeah.
So you have to keep constantly. You have to make sure to avoid making too many holes from digging. Otherwise, you may have to leave the screen and come back to reset the room, which is something you can do, which we're going to do right here. Get this bomb out. Okay, so what we want to do
I love
is
the suplex
murder you with cabbage.
that you do. It's so good. Is it suplex? What's the technical move for that?
I believe it is suplex.
Yeah.
Somebody in chat will correct us if we're wrong, though.
Oh, for sure. I know what happens when you mention wrestling, chat.
All right, so this is the last state, the last room before the boss. It should be pretty self-explanatory how we're supposed to do this, but we're gonna clear out some of the enemies on the screen just to make this a little less heinous, especially since we're down to only half health. Now, what's funny is some of the people I gave this actually didn't read the README and ended up being the boss anyway, which hey, bonus points for them, I suppose, but it doesn't count for anything. We're at the boss now, so Mole Mania is done.
Cool.
Next up, we'll do Rocket Knight Adventures. A Genesis game I really like, and I wanted to specifically give him this stage just because I think the idea of this stage in particular is pretty neat, where you have to use the reflection of the lava to see where you are.
Ooh, that is a cool mechanic.
So the goal that I gave him for this one was to beat the mid-boss in this area. I actually changed it because originally I had this slated as just reaching them, but then I decided, oh, that's probably a bit too easy, so I ended up bumping it up a bit in difficulty to reach the mid-boss, and because of that, this ended up being one of the harder stages overall in the pack. But hey, at least they gave you a free one-up there, and that makes it like 10 times easier, right?
No, it just means you get to keep doing it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not opposed to that. Rocket Knight is a good game.
I've only ever played it once, and once again, it was on Arcade Pit.
I would recommend trying out more Rocket Knight. The only thing I would recommend you don't do with Rocket Knight is play it on the hardest difficulty. Because it's one of those, you die in one hit on the hardest difficulty sort of deals.
Baby. Yeah, that sounds like it could be a little tough.
Yeah,
maybe a little less enjoyable.
I mean, if you really like Rocket Knight Adventures, you could go for that. I am not good enough at Rocket Knight Adventures to be able to do that, though. So here we're at the mid-boss for this challenge. This is one of those bosses where a lot of it comes down to learn the pattern, which in this case is the left claw attacks you while the right one just keeps trying to guard the main target. Okay. So pretty much the strategy is take down the right claw, and then just leave the left one alive, and try to take out the boss from there, because the boss will change its attack pattern if we take down both the claws.
Okay.
So the rhythm I basically got into for this was hit the main boss twice with charge attacks, and then wait for the attacking claw to lunge at you, and jump over it when that happens. It's easy enough when you know the pattern, but figuring out a pattern that works while trying to play this game potentially blind does take a little bit. Should be about dead by now, boss.
Die, pig.
You don't belong
in
this world.
There we go. Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
All right, we got one left, and it is the meme game of the bunch, I guess you could say, or became the meme game of the bunch. This is Junction for Genesis.
Let's see how it goes. Is it just beat one level?
It's beat 2 levels. And this is the one that gave people the hardest time, because one of my bits of advice for this was try different buttons. So people did not figure out that one of the buttons slows down your ball. Which I think if they had figured that out, this challenge would have been way easier than it ended up being for people.
Oh, yeah.
But
I've seen this game before. Honestly, this is Slide Puzzle, the video game.
It really is. I really like Junction, though. I think we were talking about a Smite's Mystery Triathlon earlier, and I think that's where I originally saw this game. Was through Smite's Mystery Triathlon, because one of my buds had to play us. But boom, there you go. Junction's done. That's all 10 states.
Oh my gosh, you beat them all. You're like a Pokemon master, except with video games. Well, I mean, you're still a Pokemon, like, you're still good at video games if you're a Pokemon man. Whatever. You won. I didn't have to gong you. You win.
You should gong him anyway.
Yeah, that's pretty much true. Okay, here we go. You get a love gong.
Thank you.
You can't hear, but
yeah, I heard it though.
You can't hear it, but it's there. Assure you.
Seriously though, it's really
Oh
cool
yeah,
that...
I feel so bad for Polk. Polk got stuck on Junction, and right when they were about to finish the second stage, they realized, oh god, there's a timer in this game.
Oh no, that is not a good discovery. Oh, but still, Okami, it's really cool that you have this retro book club, that, you know, y'all get together, play different games together, and just experience them as a group. I am really thinking that is a super cool idea. So I need to hop in. It's Fridays again.
Yep, Fridays at 9:30 p.m. Eastern.
On
We're
what channel?
we're always open to new people joining as well to give some interesting games and get some interesting games in return.
Cool. What channel? What channel do we go to?
It's over on my Twitch channel. I usually make a multi-stream of all the people playing for the week. So it's myself, OkamiOfGames, as well as my good friend Tune on Radio. We both host it together, and we just have 3 random people per week, in addition to the 2 of us.
Cool. Well, good. Yeah, everybody, OkamiOfGames, that is Okami's Twitch channel. Be sure to go and check him out for the RBC Retro Book Club, not REB. I don't even know what that would be. Retro.
What were we talking? We were
e-book.
discussing. We were discussing this a little bit in the room when I noticed that it got typoed. What was the thing that got suggested? Retro Entertainment Bookcase, and then I responded with my alternative show where we drop bookcases on old games.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, they deserve it. They had it coming. Thank you, Okami. We'll see you later. And take care.
Take care.
Oh, Corndan, we are at the last game of the night. Most likely
And
the last game of the night.
It's an amazing game.
Yes, Shentok, Radiant Silvergun on Saturn. Before we hop on over there, I want everybody to remember you can submit games to play here. In fact, I would say please submit because we need more. We really, really, really do.
Yeah.
I feel like I beg every single time, and that's because we usually take whatever people submitted and just throw you
Pretty
up.
close.
Not like vomiting, but put you up on the stream. So please, 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 if you want to play something with us and show us a game that we haven't seen or that we have seen, do speedrun, do casual playthrough. We just want to have fun with you and be entertained.
Yep.
Ow, that music hurt my ears. Okay, while I recover from Katamari music, I'm going to go ahead and run an ad. See you in about 1 minute with our last game. Let's go talk. Oh, never mind. Corndan already left me. Hello there, Shentok.
Howdy.
Okay, let me turn your beautiful
This game
voice
is so
up.
good.
I'm sorry you don't like it, Corndan.
No, I love it. It's
He
great.
loves it. Yeah,
I'm
but
looking forward to this because I'm so bad at it.
I'm bad at it too, and I'm playing on the hardest difficulty.
well,
See, that means you're sort of good at it. Because the
Yeah.
hardest difficulty just means the game hates you.
It does.
are you trying
normal
to lie?
the normal has a good balance, and the hardest difficulty has revenge bullets on like almost everything, and they're evil.
Oh, revenge bullets.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we'll get through it together,
We will.
I suppose.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Probably.
Unless there's sabotage.
Well, sometimes my controller likes to disconnect because
Sabotage.
for whatever reason, Sega's like the regular controllers are fantastic. They built like a bit like a I don't know, construction vehicle of some sort. I don't know.
Oh baby, this looks like a bitrate killer game.
Little bit.
If you want, I can lower the resolution.
I don't think it's gonna matter.
Or there are settings in Discord to like change bitrate, I think.
Just frame rate and resolution.
I never
like I said, I can
remember where
lower-
the settings are.
I have it at 1080p and I can lower it to 720p.
consider doing that. I mean, Saturn isn't 1080p, right?
Well,
Saturn's 480p.
no, yeah, my capture card's getting it in 1080p.
Well, getting it. Yeah, let's see what happens if you change it a little bit.
All right, I turned it down to 720p.
That actually might look a little bit better. Okay, we'll have to see when there's movement. Let me hear this beautiful video game audio, though.
Yeah, I'll need to, actually, I can go into the sound test.
Ow.
Okay. So this game is composed by Hitoshi Sakimoto.
Ooh.
Yes.
So you were
And-
complaining about your controller disconnecting. Is that because you're running a wireless controller, or do you just
Well,
have
no,
a
I'm
Saturn
using,
controller that's finally dying?
No, I'm using the arcade stick,
Ah.
the Japanese Saturn Virtua Stick, and it's not just unique to this, but on all their third-party peripherals, their connectors are hit or miss. For whatever reason, sometimes they just are problematic. Even though it looks identical to their main controller connectors, I don't know.
The only Saturn controllers I have are, I've got one US Mark II controller and one Japanese Mark II controller. I don't even
Nice.
have a pancake.
I have a pancake. It's very comfortable. It's probably the best analog stick, I guess nub ever, analog thing on a controller ever made.
A little bad
Nothing has topped it.
little thing that you can play with, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think we are ready. I hear the music. I see the game. I see you up on the stream. Everything is good to go.
I'm waving, but you can't see me.
Oh, okay. I can't see that.
I can feel it in my heart.
Corndan, you should probably see a doctor about that. That's gonna cause problems, okay?
I can't help it, you know.
They call that, yeah, if you feel anything in your heart, even if it is waving, go and consult a professional. Even if it's waving. Yeah. Radiant Silvergun, yes.
Yes, are
Go
we-
ahead and introduce yourself. Introduce the game.
All right, hi, I'm Shentok. I've been on here before, generally with Saturn stuff. This time, something very anime, which I don't think any of. Actually, no, my last time was on here was anime, but I think this is my first Saturn anime. Because last time was PCFX anime.
Yeah, that was pretty anime.
It was
It
pretty
was.
anime.
This is also pretty anime. This game is by Treasure. This was their very first shmup as Treasure, but there are other games before that have had shmup elements in it, but this is their first true shmup.
Aha.
And it was made for this an arcade hardware called the Sega Titan V, which is basically an arcade version of the Sega Saturn. And they actually wanted this game specifically as a home game, but they wanted to use the arcade as a test market first.
Okay.
So they had a lot. They brought in people who are like top scorers at various shmups in the arcades around them at the time, and they used them as beta testers to help make this game the amazing game that it is. And this and Ikaruga are like the shmups that Treasure's known for. They also did Gradius 5, which is also excellent, except unless you're a Gradius fan, which apparently it's not all that great then.
They also did Bangayo, which is how I heard of them
Bangayo is
first.
great, but it's not like a traditional shmup. Like
That's fair, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, it's not a vertical or horizontal shmup. It's a shmup.
Yeah.
It's just different.
yeah,
I've only
It's
played a
more
handful
like,
of shmups.
early Thunder Force, I guess.
Hmm.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think
I
we're
think
ready
we're-
to go.
Alrighty. Alrighty.
Just give me a
starting.
countdown, yeah.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So, the story of this game, from what I understand, it's very convoluted because it's a shmup. But
Oh no.
the story
crying
is
bee
basically
girl.
you're this team that has these special ships called Silverguns, and basically what happened is that there's this prism style object that the scientists were studying and helped advance, like was like superiorly advanced in technology, and suddenly it just became activated out of nowhere and started taking over all the technology and destroying the world.
Okay.
Yeah, and for whatever reason, it also has the same ships that were invented by these scientists, but they're much older, but they're the same exact ships, which we'll get into later because there's time travel.
Of course there's time travel in an anime
Oh
game.
yeah,
Yeah.
Kind of.
yeah. So this game, the main feature of this game is that there's 3 basic attacks. You got this shot here. You also got this shot, which is your on another button. And then we got this side shot here. But you can also press multiple buttons to do 3 different attacks. On the Saturn version, they're mapped to X, Y, and Z. So, and then you also have your Radiant Sword attack here, which is you can use to absorb pink bullets, which gets you a special attack when you max it out.
Sword. I have a little plain sword. It's like
great.
Gundam. No, Gundam. No, Evangelion. There we go. There.
Evangelion. Well, didn't you just watch that recently?
Yeah, I saw the whole main series and haven't seen any of the movies, though we need to watch them soon.
Well,
Nice.
which movies? The new ones or
I have no idea.
Death and Rebirth and End of
There are too
Evangelion?
many. There are too many. Like, where do you even start after the end?
Yes.
Death and Rebirth, then End of Ava, and then if for some reason you still actually want to watch Ava after that, you can watch the End of Ava 1.0, whatever, 2.0, 3.0,
gosh.
whatever that is.
Kingdom Hearts names. You know what? Just let me watch the Death Note live action movie instead, because at least I know which one to watch. It's just that
no,
one.
Death Note, you want to read the manga.
Actually, I've done that, and I've seen the anime, and I've seen the movie.
I have not seen the anime. I didn't know there was an anime until last year, I think.
I would say that if you've read the manga, guess what? Nothing changes. Pretty much the
Good.
same.
I mean, it's usually how it is.
Yeah, the live action movie though is so atrocious. You should see it.
So one of the things is that
the
every
Netflix
time
one.
you enter a boss fight, it tells you to beat attitude for games, and then it gives you some hints for bosses, but they're generally in kind of broken English, so you just have to kind of figure it out. But they're actually useful hints. They give you hints on weapons or what to expect. It's just good luck reading it.
I'm watching you play this, and I'm not sure if you're getting hit or if you're just being really sneaky between the bullets.
I'm being really sneaky. Your hitbox is that little green dot.
Basically,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And that's pretty typical with shmups that are heavy and bullets.
I'm
I
really
wouldn't
glad
call
that
this
you
a
have a
bullet
very
hell, but-
small hitbox.
Yeah.
I think it's actually the
composer.
green dot and the black box around it.
Yeah, that would make sense. So one of the gimmicks in this game is that you can, for score,
You just
you
farted
want to
on
chain
it.
enemies of the same color and avoid hitting enemies that are different colors, and you can build up a chain, and each stage has a different maximum chain you want to do. I don't really go for it, but it definitely is a mechanic.
I like
And
that
then,
double sword that you did. Double
Found
mega
Mary.
sword. Also,
Yeah,
I'm
if
pretty
you,
sure you farted an enemy to death.
I mean,
Yes, I
yes.
And I'm not complaining, it just surprised me, you know?
Yeah.
Like that.
But yeah, if you use your Radiant Sword on pink bullets, you can absorb them, and if you fill up the meter on the top left, you can do the Radiant Sword attack there, which
Haha.
makes you temporarily invulnerable and does a lot of damage.
Very
But,
nice.
Yeah, and one of the gimmicks for bosses is that they have different parts you can hit, and if you want to go for score attacking, you can go for 100%. Although this boss is really hard to get 100% on.
The attitude for gains.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm
But
always
it's
about
interesting.
being attitude for
When you
games.
play this, you can definitely see how they got from Radiant Silvergun to Ikaruga.
Yeah. There's definitely a lot of similarities. I believe on the 360 version there is an Ikaruga mode as well.
Really?
For scoring. I haven't played the 360 version at all. I just
I didn't know it existed until you mentioned it earlier.
Yes, the 360 version is in English, sort of. It has subtitles on the cutscenes and the in-between stuff that you'll see.
I'm wondering a little bit.
There's a lot less lag, which I find not a good thing, because I feel like this game relies on lag to make it not as hard.
Yeah, possibly.
There are actually some shmups like that.
Question for you: how do lives and continues work in this game?
Normally, you get like 3 lives, and then you can, if I'm playing arcade mode, I can press the L button to feed credits. And you can also get lives based on score. But I'm playing Saturn mode, and I'm playing from a save file. Okay, so this laser follows you. There we go.
Oh, so you have to hide behind the buildings there.
Yeah.
Ugh, I don't like it.
And on very hard, it's even tougher because it follows you straight away instead of doing different other patterns. Like that. There we go. So I'm playing on Saturn mode, which gives you set amount of continues based on the number of hours you've played in Saturn mode. Or no, sorry, I've never played hours total, and I have like 24 hours played, so I get like 24 addition credits, and I have it set to 9 lives per credit.
Okay.
Because this game gets ridiculous as it goes on. Like right now, it's actually not that bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, with that many, it sounds like you will probably be able to get through the game.
Oh, I always get through it, but yeah, until you get that many credits. But another gimmick with this game that you won't see in what I'm because of my save file is that you can level up weapons and they become more powerful as they level up at a cap of level 33 on the Saturn version. I think they go up to 65 or something like that on the 360 version.
Ooh.
But I don't think that makes any difference after that point.
So it's a shoot 'em up with some what do they call it? Legacy things, or it's like a roguelike, or it's like Loop Hero. You have permanent upgrades.
Yeah, that's only if you load from a save file, though.
Prestige.
If I choose like a new file.
It's Prestige. There we go. Prestige system.
Yeah. Yeah, Prestige. That makes sense.
Oh no. UA2A gal. Watch out.
I'm glad you can read those, because like they go by too fast for me to read, because I'm too busy thinking what I'm going to be doing next.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's very nice that they appear, but there's no way the player's going to care about them. Unless you want to like pause and read through them, but that's only if it lets you read through them while you're paused. Very nice. Left arm is destroyed.
Yeah, so this has like multiple things that spawns up as you kill them.
I like the window
like,
cleaner boss.
100%.
He's just trying to clean the windows, and you're here killing him.
Yeah, pretty much. We're just jerks, but at the same time, it's attacking us.
Well, he's protecting the windows, okay?
Sure. Totally not controlled by the evil prism-looking thing. I don't know what to call it.
Well, look, evil buildings need to protect their buildings as well, you know? And it's not the robot's fault. He's just there cleaning windows and trying to kill you.
He's just trying to go up the elevator so he can go down the elevator later and take on Cloud and his team.
Oh my gosh. See, if it were Final Fantasy XIV, it would be the other direction, down then up.
Yeah. Oh my.
Oh, that is nerdy. That is too nerdy for me.
You made that joke. You gotta lie in it.
No, I'm not owning it, okay? I'm giving it away.
Nope,
Okay.
you're owning it.
For free. Anybody want it? Please.
No, you have to pay me.
Dang it. Okay,
I'll
reminiscence.
take a ham sandwich.
Descent point, town area, Al word. You're going to the Al ward. Lots of Al's there, like Al Borland, Al Fred Chicken, probably Alf.
And now we're in martial law.
Oh no. Yeah, Al was overrated.
Al. It's all about Al.
Yeah, it's true.
Al Unser Jr.
Al boy. Not the same Al I was thinking. Whatever, the Owls aren't what they seem anyway. Beatitude for gains. You need hardiness, sleight of hand, and was that friendship?
I think so.
You know what? Most of the time, if you combine sleight of hand and friendship, you get in trouble.
Well, maybe with your friends. What kind of sleight of hand are you doing?
I'm apparently the kind that gets you in trouble.
Are you picking Nature's Pocket?
No, I'm not. What? I don't know what that
Crap.
means.
I'll send you the clip from Futurama.
Okay. Not gonna watch it right now. I'll watch it later. But no, I've done a little magic. I've done some sleight of hand.
What about Magic the Gathering?
I didn't do sleight of hand for that, no. But I got destroyed every single game I've ever played in my life.
Excellent. I mostly get destroyed because my friend's like super into Magic. And he likes playing with me.
The only time I really played was in junior high Spanish class.
Nice. Were the cards in Spanish?
No.
Oh.
The teacher just didn't really teach, you know?
Oh,
So
one
we
of
just
those
played Magic the
classes.
Gathering. And I love that at one point he's like, you know, maybe you shouldn't play this as much. And then I'm like, I don't really care. Oh, Braveheart and Brother Love. Watch out. Oh, it's that kind of anime, huh?
Your favorite kind.
Oh my, look. Okay, if you know Ikaru and Kaoru, yeah, from Oran High School, you know what Brother Love is. It's just awkward flirting in front of people in order to try to get money out of them. It's true.
You awkwardly flirt with your brother?
It sounded
would you
like
do
you
that?
awkwardly fart with your brother. And I'm like, I don't have a brother, but if so, awkward farting might happen.
Oh, brother, where art thou?
Right here.
Awesome.
Oh, okay.
Just right where I need you to be. Oops, my first credit. So as you see, I had like 27 credits. If I was playing in arcade mode, you can continuously feed credits. In Saturn mode, it's just based on the hours played. And from what I understand on the 360 version, it caps out at 9 credits, whereas on the Saturn version, it goes to 99, I think.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, interesting changes they made in the Xbox 360 port. But it's definitely the most accessible version of the game because the Saturn version is like $200. But it's a great release. It even has like a 2 pages in the manual that are completely black, but it's supposed. I guess it has hints or something, but I can't read Japanese. And you can kind of see what the text if you shine a light on it. It's like the text is like very slightly glossy on the matte black.
You know, I kind of like that. Like you want spoilers, like go through the effort to get spoilers.
Yeah, although I can't read Japanese, so it's not very helpful.
Yeah, this is one of the games I want to pick up eventually, but it's like $200. I can't afford that. Well, I could afford that, but I'm not going to afford that.
I bought it after last Limit Break as like a present to myself for getting into Limit Break.
Aww.
Yeah,
I like
and the local
presents
game
for
store had
yourself.
it for sale, which I thought was crazy because they never have like stuff like that.
I bet my local game store would have it.
Everybody, you sometimes
found
deserve
another Mary.
presents for yourself.
So there's these random dogs that are scattered throughout the stages, and their name is Mary, like M-E-R-R-Y, and they give you bonus points depending on where they're hidden. And I think there's like 41 total in the game, and I know I've never found them all, but you get a lot of points for some of them. And they're adorable.
Aww.
So we got this boss here. This weapon is its weakness, and it does not take much to kill it with its weakness, but I'm trying to destroy its other parts, of course, to get
That's
like, closer
the,
to 100%.
I keep
The
missing
homing
the text.
missile weapon?
The text
Yeah.
is so good because apparently it said "Brave for enter bosom." I'm like, call the cops for enter bosom.
But you have to be brave.
Well,
I mean, you have a bosom. I have a bosom.
if they
you have
say
bosom
no,
buddies, don't you?
if they say no, then don't be brave. Brave
And
for
you get a lot of
enter.
points if you get 100%.
Orbit
Highlander.
road.
I like that we're in like 15 minutes already, and we're only on stage 2.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah, another thing with the Saturn mode is that there's in arcade mode, there's like sort of like Darius where there's state where you can choose branching paths.
No.
And so you're limited to how many stages you can play in the arcade mode, based on your branching path
Decide
choices.
weapon, supple think, and luck.
Yeah.
Do a supple think for us. Come on, Shentok.
Supple think.
I want to hear your supple think.
Baby oil is great.
Wow, that was pretty good. Not better than I expected. Good supple think there.
I mean, my thought is and luck, so.
Well, I mean, that's more accurate for if I were playing this. I would need all of that luck.
Yeah. So I intentionally decided not to kill the boss early just to show Phase 2, because Phase 2 is really crazy on very hard. It changes from a ring into plus sign.
Oh no! Math!
And you can't avoid these, but it's tough.
Yeah, do the walls kill you too?
Yes.
Well, that's not good. Oh my gosh. The plus sign. Ah!
Let's use that attack.
Everyone,
So this
this
attack I
is
don't
we
use very
get
often.
for
There we go.
inventing arithmetic.
Arithmetic needed to be invented. Can't have games without arithmetic.
Created games with arithmetic, and we died because of arithmetic.
Oh wow, I did not think I got 100% on that.
Very nice.
Now we're on stage 2E. So on the Saturn version, you play through every stage plus stages exclusive to this mode. There's like a whole stage that's exclusive to this mode and some bosses as well. And they're very good, but very challenging. Yeah, that.
Yeah, I was wondering what the what it would give you for playing on Saturn mode instead of arcade mode. And
It's also twice as long. This is why I have an hour and 5 minutes estimate.
Aha.
Because the arcade mode's like about half an hour, which is average for a shmup.
Oh, they're trying to shoot you.
Yeah, and I'm trying to shoot back. Oh, there we go.
In a regular shooty McShoot face there. Pew pew.
And we gotta avoid those like sunburst kind of attacks. I don't know what to call them.
I don't know.
But and we're still in martial law according to that background there.
Shouldn't it be martial law?
It should.
No, it's martial
but-
law.
Yeah, it's
okay.
martial law.
Okay, okay.
We're gonna go find a guy named Marshall Lowe.
I
Take
mean, there's
him to
martial
Lowe's,
law
and we're
in
gonna do
Tekken.
some home improvement.
Yeah, I didn't mean that guy. I meant the guy he tripped over on the way in.
Uh-oh. Ghetto.
Make time, decide weapons, look over his lines.
Where are the lines? Where are the lines?
Oh, you'll be seeing them soon. Here come the lines.
The lines! No!
Now we're vector graphics. Ow.
記憶維持加えて司令部上空にいる高エネルギー物体のデータを
Energy. I understood one word so far.
Excellent. That's basically the only word I understood too.
Sweet. You and I, destruction rate 90% together.
Heck yeah.
It could have been better, but hey, that was pretty good.
But I mean, if you were over here, you could plug in a controller and help me get that 100%.
Oh my gosh, this would be so
If I
fun
were-
with two people.
If I were over there, I could use up all your credits.
I was gonna say, oh, you would have no credits left. You'd be done. Oh no, it's a Final Fantasy.
Face there, the guy over the right face. It's just so obstinate.
It's so
All
good.
of these faces, they're quality. I like that guy though because it looks like his sprite is stretched out a little bit. Or like
Yeah, a little
askew.
bit.
It's askew. It's tilted. Yeah.
Yeah. The 3/4 angle.
See, I like triangle neck guy. He's pretty good. He's
Yeah.
bald. His neck is a triangle.
So yeah, basically the story is we're chasing that thing around, trying to take it down. And now it blew up. It now just blew up the city and the command center.
Good job.
Hey.
And that's what happens if you get cryptocurrency.
Yeah, basically.
I like that she just has like a headband with dealy boppers on her head.
They're great in the opening cutscene. They bounce and they make noises. It's great.
Honestly, it makes me think a lot of like the bee on The Simpsons. You know, the Hispanic guy who dresses up as a bee.
Yeah, I can't think of his name for some
Oh my
reason.
gosh, he's just Mexican anime. That's what he is.
The Channel Ocho bee.
Honestly, I really need to get into watching some Mexican soap operas someday because they're infinitely better than American
There's
soap
something
operas.
else.
Infinitely better.
Oh yeah, they're way better for sure, but they're still like something else.
Mhm.
So those cubes I'm destroying, they have gravity wells on them on this difficulty,
Oh, jeez.
whereas normally they do not.
Really?
So if you blow them up, they draw you in, and it's really inconvenient in this. Oops.
Yeah,
Underestimated that.
This level
Like
looks
in
a
section right
tiny
here.
bit challenging.
There's a section coming up where they're moving around, and you have to destroy them to get around because there's like just small gaps you have to work through, and they just are constantly drawing you in as you're destroying them, and it makes it really hard to move around because there's stuff shooting you too. Yeah, just getting
Like that.
destroyed by one drawing me in.
Yeah. I mean, hey, at least we
And
got
that's
a
only on the
demonstration,
hard
I
and very hard
suppose.
difficulties. At least I believe it's on hard.
Like, it's hard for us to see how difficult it is unless you do die.
Yeah.
I mean, it
Unless you're
still
playing.
did look hard. Oh no, Lunar Sea!
Benediction, resolved rebirth, tender hearts.
Oh, it's Persona 5! Yeah.
I will say
We're
it's
not
a little
stealing
more
their
difficult.
hearts.
I mean, it's almost the Beatles as well. But those are
The
Lonely
Beatles.
Hearts. Lonely Heart Club Band. Yeah. I don't see no Sergeant Pepper.
Sergeant Pepper.
Yeah, Sergeant Pepper's
I
Lonely
mean,
Hearts Club Band. Come on.
It could also been
Wait.
yes,
Pepper.
right? They're owners of Lonely Hearts.
I suppose.
Look, we're the sergeant and we're bringing the pepper.
Do you use a mallet to tenderize the heart? I think that
That's a
would work.
good way. Yeah.
Have you eaten heart before?
Yes.
Once.
Okay.
I was
Yeah,
not a fan.
chicken hearts are okay.
Oh, actually, no, chicken hearts were all right. Actually, I've had heart
I had
twice
beef
then.
heart.
Yeah, I've had beef heart and
I
I've had chicken
haven't.
heart. And chicken hearts I actually enjoyed. The beef heart I was not a fan of.
Actually, there's a good chance I ate beef heart and didn't know it. Look, I lived in Brazil. There were a lot of things that I ate that I really like. Most of it was absolutely delicious, but every once in a while I was like, I'm not sure what this is. And sometimes I found out, and sometimes I didn't. And either way was okay.
But
Like-
yeah, I had some friends visiting in December, and one of them is half Japanese and like grew up on Japanese street food, and is like, "You've never had a teriyaki chicken hearts? Well, we gotta make that for you." And they were actually really good.
Oh, geez, teriyaki flavor. That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
I mean,
they were
teriyaki
grilled,
makes
yeah.
like anything better.
Oh yeah, they were grilled. They were real tasty. The texture was good. This nice dipping sauce.
Yeah, mine was just like barbecued, like no
Yeah.
barbecue sauce, just traditional Brazilian barbecuing, where pretty much all they do is they put on a heck ton of salt and then grill it, and that makes stuff really good. But I feel like teriyaki sauce would have made it so good.
Oh, I can imagine. I'm surprised you didn't have like more teriyaki things in Brazil, because from what I understand, there's actually like a fairly decent Japanese community in parts of Brazil.
There are a lot of Japanese people go there to retire.
Yeah, well, there was like a whole campaign in the early 1900s of getting people from Japan there for their workforce.
Yeah, I know
And
there are
it ended up
Japanese
pretty
banks
bad.
there as well.
Yeah. Okay, this guy is like the hardest boss fight in the game, just because of these lasers actually kind of trap your position. See,
Yeah.
they change based on where you're at.
Okay,
I
if we
survived.
had this technology, I would be afraid. I don't. We don't need this. Oh, jeez. Ugh.
I didn't realize I turned another time too. Now I gotta pay attention to what I'm shooting at and these balls bouncing around. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just.
And the balls
like,
won.
One screensaver is hard enough to deal with. You've got like 20 screensavers in
Oh,
here.
yeah, there's another. Yeah, here's another one too.
No!
Ow.
Oh! This is.
And they're just shooting lasers at you. Look at that.
I mean, but fortunately, the lasers are just straight. They're not going to turn and hunt you down. They're not going to. I mean, that doesn't help, but.
Yeah.
This is too much.
It really is, but you kind of just get a feel for it after a while.
And you
Even
know
though
there
it's
are
still
people
a
out there
lot.
who have 1cc'd this game.
Oh yeah. So now this is the actual boss, although that's like all that before was part of the boss phase as well. Oop, I killed it. Wanted to show off some later attacks it does, but decided just to kill it apparently.
Aha! Well,
With my big sword. Look at that.
That's fine.
yeah.
It's a big
just-
sword.
Just gotta use
and
your
it
sword,
trails
you know?
behind you, so you have to like know how to use it. But the sword does a lot of damage if you're willing to be risky with it. Like you can sit it on top of an enemy and just deal a lot of damage. But then you open yourself to get killed.
See, I love to do that, and I almost always die doing things like that. I'm very
Yeah,
much
same.
high
I
risk,
love it.
no reward kind of person, you know?
Yeah, I totally get that. I'm 100% with you on that.
Or whatever is the most chaos, you know? I'll go with either of those. High damage or high randomness.
Oh, that's a lot of bullets.
Oh, good
You got it.
dodges.
It's no big
yeah.
deal.
Usually I die there. I got missile.
Yeah, bamboozled. You know what? You need to call Missile Command. Come on, that's one of the earliest games out there. How come Missile Command's not here helping you out?
Because I'm terrible at missile command. And missile command knows it.
Well, then have me. I'll be second player playing Missile Command.
Alright.
I can kill
Knew I could
smart
count on you.
bombs. Yeah, I'm that good.
Nice.
Oh, no.
I'm pretty good at missile command, or at least I used to be.
Dan, Festive Heart, Decide Weapons, 6464Q?
I don't get it either.
Festive Heart.
So this guy's like a centipede or caterpillar type boss. I don't know, I guess more like a caterpillar because it can roll up into a ball. And it has a lot of sections you can destroy. And you're basically just waiting for the camera to pan up. But I'm
Oh, it's
also
the little
using that
caterpillar.
attack for lag because then it slows everything down, gives me some more chance to think.
Yeah. The days when lag is actually helpful.
Yeah, there are actually like a good chunk of shmups that were balanced around lag, and when you remove the lag, they become unfairly difficult.
Yeah.
This is
I
one
feel
of them.
I feel like this is one of them, but on the when they ported it to the 360, they removed all the lag.
Did that make it a lot harder then?
Yes.
It seems like it's a lot harder. I haven't played the 360 version myself, but it's also available on Xbox One as a backwards compatibility title.
Ew. That's cool.
But so far, if you want to play this game on a modern platform, the Xbox is currently the only way to do that, because they're happy to port Ikaruga to every platform under the sun, but for whatever reason, they won't touch this game. And I wish I knew why, because I find this game a lot better than Ikaruga.
You know, I could go either way. I think Ikaruga is more polished.
Yeah.
Right, like mechanics-wise, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. I agree with you
so
on that.
what makes this more interesting is that, especially because it was Treasure's first shoot 'em up, they took a lot of chances on it, right? And the sort of things going on that they didn't on Ikaruga.
Oh yeah. But I like the setting and the soundtrack more. I feel it's more lively, and I just like the I don't know, the grungy mechanical side, whereas Ikaruga, everything feels like really clean mechanical.
West Central first lair. My favorite address. You know, love that part of town. The lair, first one.
But I also like that I have a lot more weapon choices than just the one attack that you swap between, because I like the strategy it gives me in deciding on how I want to proceed.
Yeah, you've got a lot of attacks.
Yeah. But I know for some people that like can overwhelm them, because it's 6 buttons to work through, actually 7 buttons if you count the sword, but like technically it's 3 buttons and you can just do combos in between them. Ooh, I found a Mary. So now like we're surprised, it's like, hey, that's our ship, but it looks ancient.
Oh no, old ship.
Because our ship's all, white and blue and polished. This one looks like it's been sitting in the sun for a billion years.
Different
like
kind
20
of
years, right?
20
Sure,
billion
20
years. Really depends on what kind of, coating they put on the paint job.
Yeah, apparently not one to last this long, where it turns into this rust color.
That's what happens when you get discount spaceships, okay? Look, you gotta buy it from a high-quality dealer, okay? Don't just go to any schmuck trying to sell spaceships out there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is also one of the harder fights to get 100% on, because if you're not able to destroy the nose quickly enough, it falls off on its own and you don't get credit for it. Like that. And so now we're like super surprised because like, what? There's our ships attached to this thing. What's going on? And it's being very mean with these attacks.
Oh no! Yeah, that's a little cruel. Well, that's what happens when you have an octopus spaceship.
Well, we do have an octopus spaceship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, and not just as a boss.
This one's like probably like one of the hardest fights to survive because there's just so much going on and it just only gets crazier. It's not doing the lightning chain attack that it does. Oh, there it goes. Yep. Okay.
There we go. He's dead. It was flying that anyway. Maybe it was her
that
father.
prisoner we saw earlier was technically flying it, I guess.
Okay,
I'm
not
not
your
entirely
father.
sure. They might explain it, but I don't recall them doing that.
Oh yeah, chat's got a good point. The older you are in Japanese anime, the younger you look.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Well, to be fair, Japanese people don't really age until like they hit their 60s. Then they're suddenly ancient.
Yeah, but they're like, apparently if you're 1,000 years old in anime, you look like a toddler.
Basically.
Or a teenager.
It's those hot springs.
The hot springs? Oh,
Yeah.
baby. Actually, there are hot springs right near where I live, and I love them. They're so good.
So how come you didn't take us to the hot springs last limit break?
Okay, first off, it's by where I live, not where
I know.
Limit Break
I know
is.
it. I know it.
And it's like an hour north of where I live, okay?
That
So
sounds like
if
a
you-
good day trip.
If you want to go on a day trip to the hot springs the next time we have Limit Break, then by all means, sure, I'll see if I can sneak out.
Heck yeah, I love that.
I would love... Oh. Actually, there are a few different ones. I'd want to go to ones that aren't as congested as some are.
Oops.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were going to imply that some of them were like the shady massage parlor of hot springs.
Actually, the shadier they are, the better. Because when they're when they're shady, that means nobody's there. And the
I
popular
don't think
ones,
that's what
you
that
know,
means, bro.
No. It like go to a place where you have to drive down a dirt road that if there were any ice on it at all, you know you would slip off and like slide off a cliff. Okay, and you're already worried about dying just because of how steep this dirt road is. There's like no cell phone coverage out there. And then you get to the hot springs and it is divine. And not very many people there because guess what? You almost died getting there. See out, relaxed sight, hold oneself.
Apparently, according to Wolf, Japanese people have trouble determining Western people's ages. Because we just all look like we're in our 50s.
I mean, I could see that. No, oh, I get my first vaccine shot tomorrow.
Yo, nice.
Yeah, I qualified because I'm fat enough.
I feel like I'd qualify too, but I would have no way to get to where the vaccinations are taking place, so I'm like just gonna wait.
No car.
No car. And it's like all the way downtown, and I am far from downtown, like about an hour's drive.
Yeah, that's fair enough. You know, you could go and just cover yourself in rubbing alcohol and maybe even like have a rubbing alcohol gun.
I don't know, that sounds like it's really bad for the skin.
Look, don't kink shame.
Spray up. No, the gun is to shoot other people with the disinfectant, you know? So if they come too close, bam. They can't sue you because technically you're protecting them.
Oh, jeez.
But yeah, I luckily do have a car, but even if I didn't, this would be within walking distance, so...
Very nice.
Yeah, it will work. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I think it's probably gonna be the 2-phase vaccine instead of the Johnson & Johnson single dose.
Hey, you gotta take what you can get.
Hey, this one tends to be more effective.
Yeah.
So, whatever.
Well,
I'd like to get it and just be able to go
They're all effective
party.
Honestly, they're all effective at the important points, keeping people out of the hospital and keeping people out of the ground.
Yeah, that's true.
So
what about the
go
miners?
get your vaccine,
They
whatever
gotta
it
go
is.
dig gold diggers. Actually, yeah, you probably don't want to get COVID when you're mining. That's not
I
going
would
to be
say
good for
probably
you.
most people searching for gold are searching in the riverbeds.
Ah, that's right, the pan. People forget
Yes.
about that.
Yes.
I've done a little panning. Just a tiny bit.
I did it when I was a kid because my grandpa was really, really into it. And it was not for me.
It's kind of boring. Gotta be
It
honest.
is. But hey, nature's nice.
Actually, yeah, I feel like half of the things that like people did and showed you how to do, you know, that grandparents did, was just an excuse to get outside and away from other people. And I completely buy that. That's all fishing is. They don't care if they catch fish. They just want to get away
Yeah.
from people.
And then you go to the lake and it's crowded.
Well, that's why you don't fish at the lake. Okay, surely return and shake arms and smile to answer. But what was the question?
Doesn't matter. Smile to answer.
Ow.
Actually, there are a lot of questions that you can just smile to.
Like, how was your day?
Oh, yeah, and depending on the type of smile that you give, if you give like a sly smirk, they'll be like, oh, okay. You're being
What'd you
sassy.
do?
You're being sassy. Little sassy boy, you. But if they give you like a genuine grin, you're like, oh, there's good news.
Alright, and this boss probably has like the most HP out of any boss in the game. Because you also have to deal with like all the stuff coming on the side shooting at you while trying to shoot the boss and preventing everything from getting overwhelming. Ah. And it can also try to crush you. Ow. And shoot missiles. Shoot giant missiles.
How are you supposed to dodge?
You shoot the missile. Come on, you know the meme. You fire the missiles, then you take a nap. Only this time, we're not firing the missiles at people, we're firing at the missiles to keep them from killing us.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's a really big missile for such a small plane. I feel like they could be using the missile for better purposes.
Feel like they need to use bigger missiles.
Like these barricades, that's a lot more practical. You're a flying ship. Putting a barricade up means that all, you know, if you fly into it, you're dead. Didn't have to spend millions of dollars on a giant freaking missile that was just gonna miss anyway.
Well, the last missile didn't miss. It killed me.
It didn't even explode when it touched you, though.
No, because the sheer force of missile ramming me was all that was needed.
Yeah, so maybe just don't use a missile and instead use a giant hunk of, like, dirt. Just throw dirt. That's gonna mess you up.
Probably. You're probably not wrong.
I mean, we've seen that this ship can't take a whole lot of damage. I'm pretty sure a few rocks would take it down.
But if you've got like 80 of them, who cares?
80 missiles?
No, 80 ships.
Oh.
Right, when you blow up, just throw another ship at it.
Yeah, basically.
I'd care.
I mean,
that's
been our whole strategy this game. Haven't you noticed?
I'd run out.
But, oh yeah, there's like a gimmick where if you take too long to fight, the boss will just self-destruct.
Another boss?
It's like, I'm done with you, I'm done, I'm dead.
Hope Star 2.
Stars.
D3 Sky made, and I didn't see the last one.
I couldn't catch the last one either.
Hope Star 2. That is... I'm glad. I'm glad.
It's the sequel.
Yeah.
Or
Never
maybe it's
Walking
supposed to be
Tarot. Apparently that was number 3. Never Walking Tarot. Like tarot root?
Tarot root? Tarot cards? Tarot what?
Terra, the protagonist from FF6.
You want to know something conspiracy here, okay, Corndan?
Yo.
Terra, you know how her hair is green?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you take the letters of Terra and move every single one 13 letters forward in the alphabet, you get the word green. Bam!
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah. Did they think of that before? Before? Why green? Maybe
they were just a bit in a movie toward the Terra.
Yeah, I don't know.
I would say that that's probably a coincidence if it's true.
Well, you can go and find out just by doing simple alphabet math.
I could.
Also, I don't know how people are expected to survive this part. Like, I see the gaps that show up sometimes, but it's like just difficult to react to.
Yeah, I have no idea. This is where you lose lives.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
The ancient Romans predicted this. The ancient Romans predicted the video game Ancient Roman. Power her of dark side.
The ancient Romans were so wise. Yeah, I know Terra's name was originally Tina. Whatever.
What, like Tina Hacks?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
See,
awesome.
if she were in Final Fantasy, she'd be Terra Hacks.
So now we got some bouncing lasers here, and they're completely random in how their initial arc or angle, trajectory.
That's not nice.
Yeah. And then we got big laser out. I tried to get off to the side of the wall, but a laser stopped me.
Yeah, let me just say that this game is a little bit unfair in a few ways.
Well, I am playing on the hardest difficulty.
Yep.
And this is more fair than a lot of shoot-'em-ups at the time.
Yes.
I play it. There's one I found a friend showed me called Yeah.
I am almost saying so many swear words that I'm not allowed to say here.
Just say, corn found it.
Wait, what? Corn found it? Like confound it except for Corndan? Yeah, corn found it! Yeah!
Apparently I have some friends there looking to translate ancient Roman, and apparently the dialogue is as silly as the game looks.
I mean, I would believe that.
Yeah. Yeah, gonna fly a little ship around. Can't do that.
And we got Dole Wolf here confirming it.
Oh, thank you, Dole Wolf. Pew! Oh no, he shot a random building that was probably abandoned anyway.
And our ship saved it. Oh.
Final Fantasy's back.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That thing we were attacking just destroyed our mothership thing. And this dude, yellow dude, which you don't get to play as, he's sacrificing himself to stop the gun from shooting another thing.
Oh no,
Look,
I
it's
didn't
a
want
giant
to cry.
anime gun. Gotta ram yourself into it to destroy it.
Everybody, pull your Fs out. Hey, it worked.
Saved the mothership from getting destroyed, but now we're lamenting his death.
Hey, guy,
don't worry, you don't get to play as him anyway, so he's not that important.
Yeah, what a nerd.
Yeah.
You know.
You only get to play as the red and blue ships. And now we get a monologue from the robot guy that left earlier. I have no idea what he's saying. Maybe we got somebody that knows.
I mean, Doe Wolf would know, right?
Yeah, but I don't want to, you know, summon his services all willy-nilly.
I kind of like the yellow ship more than the others, though. Gotta be honest.
Yeah, I do like the yellow ship too, but sadly you can only play as the red or blue ship.
Dog.
Yeah, yellow guy only had 1 credit, unlike us.
See, you heading to the arcade, you better be ready to pay out, okay?
Yeah, pretty much. Especially if the arcade operator turned up the difficulty in the settings.
Yeah, what a jerk. I'm sorry. That is so anime, that voice.
It really is. Even the robot sounds anime.
Well, yeah.
I mean, what it does... The robot sounds like they couldn't find an auto-tuner, and so they were just like, you have to talk as close to the same tune as possible so that you kind of sound like a robot, and he was pretty good at it, but not perfect, you know?
Remember that this was done in
bonus. Bonus. I'll shoot that one. So which one you shoot determines which boss you get.
Huh.
Or which bosses you get. There's basically a gauntlet of 3 bosses, and I can't remember which one does what.
You've got Super Hexagon boss, except instead of hexagons, you got circles.
The Super Circle Hexagon boss.
Super Circle Hexagon.
Accidentally went in the wrong direction.
Okay, I don't like Uwu boss.
I like Uwu boss.
Oh, it's dangerous though. Okay, phase 1, Uwu boss down. I think,
yeah.
The ship with too many guns.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a lot of guns.
It's like the Swiss Army gun. Yeah.
I was kind of hoping to get the other set of bosses. There's one where it's a whale, a turtle, and a phoenix.
A whale, a turtle, and a phoenix?
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Why not?
That would have been beautiful.
But we do get some English here.
I gave you lives so that you make good progress, but you couldn't understand. No, we made good progress.
Oh yeah, okay, we do get the whale.
Yes!
Varus. Beatitude for gays, never despair, play along with, escape with Marin.
Oh,
no
I
idea
thought
who
it
Marin
said
is.
moron. Escape with moron. Okay.
Well, we're
That makes
here.
A lot more sense.
We're here. We're fighting a whale. Hey.
Oh, we are fighting a space whale here.
Hey, whale. Oh no, the space whale.
Ow. Space whale doing space lasers.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we know dolphins can do lasers, but whales?
I thought
Well,
dolphins.
didn't those dolphins had them on their head?
Ow.
Yeah.
I mean, sharks too, right? We know dolphins and sharks are good with lasers on their heads.
Yeah, you gotta tape
Whales
them
just
on.
have them in their mouth.
What would be a good tape to tape a laser to a dolphin head? Like, I imagine duct tape wouldn't be great because of all the
You must
moisture.
do it over again. Why can't you see?
No, go away, Crystal.
And we got Turtle Boss.
Ah, yeah, flappy, flappy.
The chew.
Infighting.
Make an effort. 15 dot texture. I think I
Not-
got you the last word.
Not infighting.
Not
Oh,
15 dot texture.
all of it just makes it so hard. I wonder what the infighting is that the turtles experience. Maybe his family has some issues, you know? They really need to settle some, air out a little bit of the laundry, maybe wash it and hide it again, get those skeletons out, dust them,
Yeah,
get the
dust
skeletons out of the
skeletons.
closet, yeah.
Oi,
Uh,
oi.
And once they work through this, I'm sure this this turtle is going to be a lot less murderous.
Well,
I don't know.
maybe.
Look at all those guns it has. I feel like it wants to be murderous.
Well, because of all the issues.
So what you're saying is this turtle's just asking for stand your ground laws?
I mean, it's flying, so like stand your air laws, I guess. But yeah, most turtles don't really just grow up to be murderers.
Have you ever been bitten
Well-
by a turtle?
No.
Neither have I, but I hear it's very unpleasant.
I mean, I would imagine it's unpleasant.
Especially if it's like a snapping turtle. Oh yeah.
Feel visible matter. Feel invisible matter. There's life everywhere.
Not the invisible matter. Oh, guess what? I'm surrounded by it right now. It's called air. Oh no, the ostrich.
Be careless. Go hard. YYTM strategy. I have no idea what YYTM strategy is.
Go hard. That's the kind of heart I want. None of this tender heart crap. Go hard. Actually, that's what happens after you drink a few too many cups of coffee in the morning. You get that go hard. Oh.
Yeah, that's why I drink tea now.
I mean, depending on the tea too.
Japanese green.
That's got a fair amount of caffeine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the way it affects you is different. It doesn't, I don't know, make me feel super energetic like coffee does. It just feels like a chill energetic, I guess.
See,
It's like a warm hug.
I'm
Yeah.
You
unfortunate
get a warm hug of
because,
energy.
like ADHD for me, it makes it so that like caffeine doesn't make me energetic.
Oh, that's excellent.
No, because sometimes you want to be energetic. I take it and then I can just go to sleep.
Oh, I dodged it. That part's really hard to dodge.
That was a good dodge.
Ow.
Good shot, bird.
I mean, to be fair, when you're launching like the entire screen at, a little guy, right?
You can't
It's
dodge
less-
that. You can't. It's
I
I
impossible.
was dodging it.
It's less a good shot and more, I'm glad you wasted like $3 million worth of resources for that one attack.
Ooh, somebody actually went and found out tape that would work for a laser shark. Yes. Now everybody hide
Alright,
this
so
information
you're familiar,
from
you're
the
familiar with
environmentalists.
Pepsi Man, right?
Oh yeah.
How about Mr. Pibb Man?
Not Mr. Pibb. No, he has had way too much Mr. Pibb. You can tell.
Ziga, be praying, be praying, be praying.
Oh no. Passive
dude is
tense,
really
how
hard.
could you?
See, look at that. He's doing his Pepsi Man rendition as Mr. Pibb Man.
He's running. Oh, he's running for you. I be praying.
Yeah, I'm trying.
See, B-Dragon says that 3M makes a tape for every purpose, but I would say for every porpoise.
I don't know if I want to be over here.
Saws.
You don't want to be now.
Yeah.
I don't want to be anywhere. Like, I'll say goodbye to Mr. Pibb.
Well, sadly, he's not done with us yet, and he's a lot bigger than us.
That's why you go to, like, witness protection, okay? Because of this. This right here. Oh, Mr. Pibb. Seriously, restraining order on Mr. Pibb.
Lots of practice, I would imagine.
I do imagine somebody has 1cc'd this, but
Oh,
how?
for certain.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. I've seen it. It's amazing. You do die, but that's mostly to reset your ranked, which is basically like a dynamic difficulty that's pretty common in shmups.
Wait, it makes it more difficult the better you're doing?
Yeah. And that's very common in arcade games, especially in the 90s and in late 80s. Like, if you've ever played Ghouls and Ghosts, that one has dynamic rank as well. And like the speedrunner
So does
uses that.
So does Street Fighter.
Yep.
Street Fighter just cheats.
Well, I mean, but Street Fighter 2 has dynamic difficulty. That's why it always seems easier when you lose the first match in a fight.
Yeah. Which Street Fighter are we talking about? Any of them?
Street Fighter 2, yeah.
Street Fighter 2,
Like generic
Turbo?
Any of
Mark
them.
the Wolves.
Okay, any of them. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah,
So, yeah, these
whenever
are
you
getting
win the first
really,
match,
really
they
fast.
always seem to kick your butt a little bit more. Jeez,
Ah, he's doing so good.
you were doing so good. Pray! I'm praying! Chat, we need you to pray! Pray! Come on, be praying, be praying, be praying! A little more! Yes! You did it, chat! Mr. Pibb is
The
dead!
secret to that fight is to have like a cursory idea of where you are and pay attention to where they're coming from, and then watch the top of the screen. And of course, I timed out on the boss, so I don't get anything for it.
Oh,
This
Whatever.
boss has a lot of health, and it's tough to do well. But
I
we're not
can
done quite
believe it.
yet.
oh no.
So now we're getting like we're basically traveling in time all the way to like 69 million BC. Or no, sorry, 1 million BC.
No,
Is
Link
that
to
1
the
million?
past.
Oh, no,
100,000 BC.
Yeah, and now we just have to dodge for 60 seconds, and this dodging is insane on the hardest difficulty.
Yeah,
Like, this is only phase 1 of it. And then there's some like stuff talking going on in the background that I can't understand.
This is worse than the VVVVV. What's that thing called?
Oh, it gets worse. Ow. And would you believe it gets worse than this?
Yeah, actually,
Yes, I would.
I've played video games. I know what bad is.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
still, I'm pretty sure I would have used all of your continues at this point.
That's all right. And like, oh, I see. That's right. If I'm down in the corner, I can dodge these. I think. Yes.
That's
Okay. I just realized that last time I played this game that if I'm down in the corner, I can dodge that last phase. So this was like before bullet hells really became a terminology. Like Cave, I think it only made like 1 or 2 games by this point, and they were like still getting into it. But oh yeah, that's time.
Oh, perfect. You basically ended at the hour.
At the hour.
Yeah, but now we got like this post credits cut, this post game cutscene that's like basically shows that we're stuck in the past now, like 100,000 BC, and everybody but the robot's dead. And the robot, trying to be compassionate, clones the two players, but by doing so starts in effect a time loop where the events that are happening in the game happen again because of that.
See, this sounds a lot like Hitchhiker's Guide at this
Ooh,
point.
that's a good book.
I'm talking about the whole series.
Well, yeah, sorry, book series. Good book series. But yes, it's exactly like that. Now that you mention it.
That's so dumb that this is just Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. That's all this is.
Yeah, so now we got the robot just like cloning these people with his last bit of life, I guess.
Robot DNA.
Yeah.
No, I don't want robot DNA.
Robot DNA. Somehow he has DNA of the people who died.
Well, I mean, all he needed was a piece of hair. I imagine he's a hoarder, okay? He just he just keeps stuff from everybody.
I mean, why not?
I mean, hey, it's practical. You get to be cloned without your consent.
Yeah. And basically, the robot's doing inside this, the thing that we were trying to destroy. And these two people were found inside of it when they found it, in the future. And utilize them as for their military. And the prism crystal thingy was like pretty unhappy how humanity has evolved and sought to destroy it to start anew. And enter an endless cycle of this happening every single time you play the game. It's a good way to frame the story.
It's kind of interesting and gives it a reason why you play it over and over and over instead of just beginning, end. And no, it's beginning.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hi, girl.
And we got Guy, too.
Oh, hi, Guy.
Look at those pecs.
Okay.
They're just so anime.
Kind of are, yeah.
And then Robot dies and they wake up. I'm sure they have no idea what's going on. For whatever reason, her eyes sink into her face.
That's what happens when you're a clone, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It happens, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Take your word for it. You're the expert in cloning.
I would be fine getting a clone, okay? If anybody randomly steals my DNA and creates a clone, that clone's gonna have some issues, but it's fine.
That clone's just gonna wake up and want to drown puppies.
Yeah, and it'll have anxiety too. Do you want your clones to have anxiety? Not gonna work well for your clone war.
Oh, so a bit of a tie-in. Hiroshi Yuichi, the director of this game, he worked on a game I showed here previously, Shinrei Jusatsushi Taromaru. Except he was working for a different company at the time.
Oh yeah! Choco Monkey, thank you so much for programming the dog, I guess. Suzuki, the electronic version of Suzuki here.
Mm-hmm.
Hiroshi Lunch. Han! They just left it at Han. They're like, it actually was Han Solo, but we don't really want to, rub that in everyone's faces.
Exactly.
Yeah. Smarada. Oh, this was a lot of fun, Shentok. This music is pretty good as well.
Hitoshi Sakimoto always does fantastic work. I may not like a lot of the games that he has music for, but the music's always fantastic. And it's not that they're bad games, it's just not my genre of gaming.
Okay, what genre are they?
Like he's done a lot of tactics RPGs. Like, of course, Final Fantasy Tactics is like the one he's like most known for.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But if you ever played Final Fantasy 12, a lot of pieces in this soundtrack remind me of that game soundtrack.
I still need to beat it.
Yeah, well, when's that stream?
Never. It'll be after he gets the sub 30 kid cool.
Okay, look, never say that name again. 30.
Or what are you gonna do? Ban me?
I could ban you. I could ban you any day.
Yeah, but are you going to?
No.
No, you need someone to keep you in line.
This is an abusive relationship, Corndan. And I just need somebody to tell Kid Cool to stop being abusive.
Look, at least Corndan is a positive abusive relationship, I guess.
Positive abuse, yeah. That Gonzo produced it. Oh baby, how many chickens were involved in this?
Not enough. They're mostly dogs.
Gonzo should have brought more chickens.
Right?
He married a chicken. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah. At least I'm pretty sure. I'm about 90% sure Gonzo married a chicken.
Bastard, that's a good name for a character. Guy, classic name.
I mean, Guy before it was just a generic word was a name, so...
Yeah, there's Guy in the Street Fighter games. Oh yeah, Kai Kazami. Speaking of Guy Kazami, there's a game that you need to check out. I think it's called Browning. It's fantastic. It has some really hilarious bad English voice acting, and it was never released outside of Japan.
Browning.
But for whatever reason, it's entirely voiced in English.
Browning. There's excellent Browning, Super Robot Wars.
I don't think that's related.
Okay, I don't know.
It's just called Browning. It's on the PC Engine CD.
Oh. Okay. PC Engine.
Debug Dog Mary, very important. Gotta credit your dogs in the game.
Okay, this game looks really familiar. I think we've had it on my stream before.
Probably. It's a good game, though. It's very uphill on getting used to the controls.
What a treasure. Well,
yeah.
I think that's pretty much all for tonight. Game over!
Yay. I found 10 Marys.
That's a lot of Marys.
Yeah, there was 41 Marys.
That's a lot of Marys.
Yes, you need to do that. But Metal Wolf Chaos has an English version now on various platforms. But yeah, the original version
certainly does. Well, I think we'll go ahead and call it there. Shentok,
Are you sure we could go out for dinner?
Oh my gosh, you're not even here.
You
just want me to take you to a hot spring anyway.
Look, I'm only a state away, I think. Yeah, Utah's only like a state away from Arizona, right?
Wait, you're in Arizona?
Yeah.
Probably Phoenix, huh?
Close.
Okay.
Scottsdale.
Oh, I've been to Scottsdale. Yeah. That's reasonably close to where Justin was born, so...
Oh,
yeah.
Wow. Was he born at... No, I won't say anything more.
Cottonwood.
Oh, okay, Cottonwood. Okay, never mind. That was not what I was going to say at all.
I
was going to name a hospital.
I don't know the name of the hospital. Cottonwood Boulevard Hospital. Sure. I don't know. I don't know if he was even born there, but that's where he lived for a long time. Anyways, we're done. This is the stream, everybody. Thank you so much.
No, thank you. I love showing off games.
No, I know it's not in Phoenix. Yeah,
Hi, Justin.
Sorry, he's talking to me. He's trying to explain the complications of Phoenix, Arizona to me. Yeah.
Well, tell him I said hi.
Yeah. Shentok says hi. He said hi.
I say hi too, I guess.
I guess Corndan says hi too.
Hi, Corndan.
Okay, he said hi. He wasn't born in Phoenix. I wasn't saying you were born in Phoenix.
Who said he was born in Phoenix?
Oh, okay. Oh, I gotcha. That makes sense. Okay. So he said if he'd said which hospital, you would know where in Phoenix, but he wasn't in Phoenix. Anyway, blah,
Yeah.
blah, 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 blah. Yeah, everybody, if you want to play for Don't Make Us Bored, feel free to type in !point DMUB in order to have the sign-up sheet pop up. We love to have people who are skilled in games and who are just playing games for fun with us watching. It's always a blast, and we're really happy that Shentok was here today. Thank you so much.
I can't wait for elf bowling this winter.
No. You can wait, okay? Keep waiting, baby.
What? It's time for elf bowling now to get ready for winter?
Okay, I'm ending the stream. Who are we gonna raid?
Well, Tina is doing FF6 right now.
Oh, I love Tina. I love FF6, although I think I like Tina more than FF6.
I like Tina more than FF6 as well.
I like a lot of people more than FF6.
Same. I like you guys more than FF6.
Heck yeah!
I don't know, FF6 is pretty good.
I don't even
It's
see
no
Tina
Phantasy
on
Star.
the screen. That's okay. We're gonna raid her anyway. Just watch. As soon as we raid, she's gonna leave. Do we have a good raid message from the previous game? I'm pretty sure we have at least one.
I'm sure there's a lot.
Go Heart. I like that. Okay, Go Heart. Everybody, feel free to attach some emotes to that as well. Just spice it up a little bit. But Go Heart is the raid phrase. See you all this weekend for sure. Kusarigama.
I'm excited.
Yeah. And other than that, I'll try to stream Thursday if I am feeling up to it. Okay, see ya, Shentok, and see ya, Corndan.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.